Sports HQ, anywhere, anytime, all the time. 7:14 remaining first quarter is our time. And our tie game between the Tigers and the Crimson Tide, courtesy of Jalen Milrose, 23-yard touchdown run.
And that's one thing we're sure of. We're not going to have a 9-6.
I was waiting how long you're going to take to bring that one up.
We're looking more like a Burrow type guy.
Yeah, like maybe 2019.
Yeah, wait, it's going to be one of those, it looks like.
Will Reichard's kick. Fair catch taken for at the goal line. And as they bring it out to the 25, it's time for Do Project Smarter, presented by the Home Depot.
And one of the reasons, if you have a tool, like, you know, the guys are always proud of something they have in their toolbox. I got the most powerful saw. Well, the deep ball, Jalen Milrose, so proud, second in the nation, throwing the ball over 20 yards. The only problem is in this game,
There's another tool.
and he's got one a little stronger, okay? And he's already showed it in this game with his deep ball for the touchdown.
No doubt. That one was to Malik Neighbors, 46 yards. So now it's LSU from the 25. Daniels throws the out and in and out of the hands. Nice play by Terrion Arnold over there on the corner, intended for Lacey.
We talked about Nick Saban's pride and joy, bump and run to the
Star.
outside. Kool-Aid on one side, Arnold on the other. Two of them take a lot of pride in doing that right there. It's the slot and the safeties. Nick said, I'm worried about safeties. We don't have a lot of experience at that position.
Crowd getting loud for the first time tonight. Second down and 10. Quarterback draw. Jaden Daniels in the open field. He's got 20 or more, and then he sits down at the end of it, just on this side of midfield.
So one of the things you talk about when you got a running quarterback like Jaden Daniels is you want to hit him. You want to make him pay a price. The problem is the guy is hard to hit. And when you do, you watch him pop up. He has a toughness about him.
No doubt. 24 more yards on the ground for him, out to the 49-yard line. And grinding for about 4 is Diggs, the transfer from Notre Dame. Alabama defense. Chris Braswell, that was a question mark. He's the other bookend on the side from Dallas Turner, second on the team in sacks, but he's out there and is playing and did start tonight. Good news for the linebacking core for Alabama. Second trip into Tide territory for the Tigers. Second down and 7 at the 48. And a whistle and a false start.
False start. Offense. Number 2. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Kyron Lacey with the false start, took an early jump. And the Tigers of 2019 that we were talking about, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Neighbors and Thomas have better numbers right now. I didn't think we'd ever see that again.
No, I thought it'd be a few years before we talked about it like that. And this is the first step for those two guys, and getting in the NFL and duplicating with those two guys at the next level is the next step. Yeah.
And
another timeout. The crowd will be more enthused. They're feeling they're part of the game.
They are right now at the 5.5-minute mark, first quarter.
Who do you think taps out first?
I think the duck goes the distance.
All right, you about ready to get out? What's this? A hospital bill? For $1,000? Did this goat just say Gap?
He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
But with Aflac, you can get money to help close that gap.
Aflac, huh? Aflac! Okay.
Oh, duck 1, goat 0.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover at Aflac.com.
You want to race?
For real?
You know, they say, losing hope, that's the real disaster. Last year, Tropical Storm Fred sent a devastating wall of water and debris down this river. And when the waters receded, Belfour was here. Not just to rebuild, but to help restore the life of this community. Belfour, restoring more than property.
Thank you.
Right now, Sonic's small hand mix shakes are $1.99 all day. It sells itself, so I'll just list flavors in my sexy voice.
Chocolate, strawberry, peanut butter.
Appreciate that, Roger
$1.99
Wilson.
small
What's good
classic
with you, man?
shakes all day at Sonic.
And now Taster Tradition presented by Sonic. 73 Alabama football team rolled through an undefeated regular season led by running back Wilbur Jackson, the first black American to be offered a football scholarship by the Tide. Although they lost to Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl, the coaches poll still named them the national champions at season's end. And earlier day, another star on that team, Sylvester Croom, celebrated 50th anniversary of that championship. Along with some of his Tide teammates, they were honored on the field before the game. Congratulations, fellas. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but okay, 50 years. 5:31 remaining. LSU only has one timeout left, and we've still got 20 minutes to play in this first half.
You know, the noise is affecting the LSU offense, but it's also a challenge for the Alabama defensive backfield because they have to communicate as well.
Low snap that Daniels handles, has plenty of time, and he's going to go deep again into traffic this time and broken up, intended for Neighbors, and it was Jalen Key who was shaken up but made this play and knocked it away.
Yeah, this time Alabama kept a safety deep in the back end right there, and he looked at the quarterback and was able to get back and help out on the play.
And you said that Nick Saban's worried about the amount of depth at safety, and he just lost number 6 here, at least for a play or two. We hope not much more. Holding his left hip, it looks like.
And you can imagine LSU fans are going, wait a second, both of them were into the body of the receiver before the ball got there. Should that not be called?
Patrick, Jake from State Farm, explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, right? And
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
It can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You want to be like me? Well, you can't, because there's only one Prime. But you can recover like me, always, every day. They can help you recover from exercise to keep you prime. You want to stay prime, right?
Hey, Coach Prime. Catch.
Oh, I still got it. Eat your almonds. Own your prime.
Jalen Key going to the tent. Christian Story has come in to take his spot in the secondary on a 3rd down and 12. Best team in the country on 3rd down conversions. Daniels throws short. Taylor, the tight end, didn't get there. It'll be about a yard shy, I think.
Brian Kelly now sensing the type of game it is. Short yardage, powerful offense. Will he go for it? Just slip the tight end, chip, and go out, getting it close for a 1st down.
And Story's the guy that just came in to make the tackle that left him that much short of the 1st down. And here they go, 4th down. Brian Kelly and the Tigers are 5 out of 9 on 4th down conversions this year. Will it be Jaden Daniels? Although he's in the shotgun, he's got the wheels to pick it up for sure. And again, a low snap, and he's going to throw for it, and it's broken up by Malachi Moore.
Great job reading this rub play by this Alabama secondary and the veteran Malachi Moore. Number 13, watch the short motion, and the Alabama defensive backs have to switch. Then Malachi reads it and runs right for the receiver. He didn't even look back for the ball. He just ran, stuck his arm out, and timed it perfectly.
So the Tide
If y'all watching on Facebook, hey, share it out. Share the live out.
Stops a 4th and short. We'll see if that ends up being any harm to the Tigers as Alabama's offense takes the field at the 42-yard line. Jalen Milroe throws short to Isaiah Bond, and Bond run out of bounds as we check in with Jenny.
Well, it's hard to believe, but in the offseason, Jalen Milroe doesn't spend a single second on running drills. He's focusing all of his time on his throwing program. He told me, why waste time running when it's God-given? He said in-game his intent is always to throw the ball. Now, if there's time, of course, he's confident in his abilities, which we've already seen tonight. Guys, Milroe said he's ready for whatever Coach Tommy Rees calls.
Well, when they involve him in the running game, they've been a much different and better team, that's for sure.
And they gave a little taste to LSU of what Alabama faced with that little slip out in the sideline right there. That hurt Bama last year.
Milroe gonna go deep. He does this well too, but Niblack can't get to it. Incomplete.
Niblack, the kind of hybrid tight end slot receiver, lined up in the tight end position right there. Gets out, good one-on-one. That's who to go to. He had him, just slightly overthrew him.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, you dream of a matchup like that if you're a quarterback, the middle linebacker on your hybrid tight end wide receiver.
Quick snap and a toss to Jace McClellan. He got to the edge and got the 1st down into LSU territory. Looked like LSU was shifted.
I thought LSU had 12
defense.
men on the field right there.
Yeah.
I don't think he got off to the outside. I think they had 12 anyway.
Alabama went with the quick snap. They got the toss and they got the 1st down anyway. But
yeah, by the way, that is a reviewable play. Matt House in charge of this defense for the 2nd year with Brian Kelly, defensive coordinator. Came to LSU out of the NFL with the Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down, Alabama at the LSU 45. McClellan trying to weave his way through some traffic there. Got a couple before he stood up.
Remember, this is the matchup that most people, you know, watching the game, whether they're experts or casual fans or fans of each team, said this could be the matchup that decides the game. You know, it's the great offense of LSU against the great defense of Alabama. But which one of these struggling units is
no way you came in and said, let's go LSU.
Here, and it could determine the game.
I'm glad you're here,
Jan
Wolf.
Miller comes back in at tailback for the Tide on 2nd down and 8. Milroe over the middle, completes it to Bond, and Isaiah Bond's got a 1st down.
Ness, you said Jan Miller came into the game,
Just
and you know
cooling.
Picked up the blitz. Watch him step up
How you
and
been
take
doing?
on the blitz, number 26. You got to go meet it. Don't wait for it. And he goes up and meets it. And that cleans out the easy throw.
So Alabama moving it methodically down the field to the 34-yard line with 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter. 3 receivers to Jalen Milroe's right. Jermaine Burton is to the left, and now Dupree, the tight end, comes into the core of the offense. Milroe, plenty of time. Far sideline, got it to Bond. 1st down.
Good catch.
So it's an outside technique.
You be safe
for
out down that road, bro.
He has help to the inside, does Sage Ryan, but he still gets beat to the outside. He has a safety inside there, Ness. He cannot get beat to the outside of the field.
That was a long throw, and it was perfect. 22-yard pickup.
Thank you.
Calmly throwing the ball downfield. Both of these quarterbacks love to throw those 20-yard shots.
Appreciate that, Austin.
So in the red zone for the Tide at the 13. And on the run is Milroe, and he got somehow through that traffic.
Good run.
To the edge. A good gain.
God-given. I'll tell you that. And he could run the first day he came here. What he needed to work on was his
Need everybody on Facebook to share the live out. Share it out.
Doing that, but he can
Thank you.
always produce this.
Had some nice stiff arms along the way.
Yeah, the last one.
What I've been up to, man, I've been chilling, man.
Rarely, I've seen it called, but rarely is it called. That one could have been.
So Alabama can get a first down around the 3-yard line. Right now it's 2nd down and 5. Everybody in tight. And under center is Milroe.
Thank you.
Miller. And he's going to be about a yard shy. Major Burns again in on the tackle.
Last year's game, Bryce Young was in it. What hurt Alabama in this game is twice in the first half, they got the ball to the 5-yard line against LSU in last year's game. One, an interception, next a field goal. Let's see if they can punch it in.
Let's see if it's a quarterback keeper.
Thank you.
It is. Jalen Milroe back in for the touchdown. Put it in reverse and score.
I don't know if this was the design.
Hey, he didn't say put it in reverse, Terry, did it?
Jams him.
Did I hear him say put it in reverse?
And Milroe's got his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
Points were left on the board a year ago, came back to haunt Alabama. This time, they stick it in the end zone.
Will Reichert in for the point after. Remember, this all started after the Alabama defense came up with a 4th down stop. And then 58 yards later and 9 plays later, Jalen Milroe, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Tide rolls to the lead.
Costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord to set up. Say goodbye to that truck. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile.
Hey, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
He's up here!
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Stay away from my family.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
If you over there on Facebook, share the live out. You might help somebody that's at work and can't watch the game.
It's a really bad day.
Can I do this?
Can you do this?
We help you find your right floor at the right price, turning indecision
It's free.
into your
Just share it
best
out.
decision. LL Flooring. Every step covered. A Paramount Plus subscription is included with your Walmart Plus membership.
Let's do this.
Sign up and watch all of this and more.
Touchdown!
Jalen Milroe, a good first quarter for Alabama with his legs, as well as some timely throws in that last drive.
What game? What are you asking?
Time this year with more than 1 rushing touchdown. The kickoff goes to the 4-yard line to Jackson. And nice job by Alabama's coverage unit as he doesn't get out to the 20-yard line. Tomorrow, week 9 of the NFL on CBS. Outstanding interconference matchup between the Seahawks and the Ravens. It all starts with JB and the guys on the NFL Today. Tomorrow, NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, Jenny Dell here late in the first quarter in Tuscaloosa. Tonight, 21 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, last year's game was low scoring until the 4th quarter.
Yeah, the final score was deceiving.
Exactly.
Really. Might be the final play of this quarter. 3 receivers to the left. They're going to keep it on the ground and straight ahead out across the 20 goes Logan Diggs, and that probably is going to do it for the first quarter. So number 14 and number 8 having at it in Tuscaloosa. And the first 15 minutes comes to a close. LSU struck early on the long ball to Malik Neighbors from Jaden Daniels. Jalen Milroe answers with 2 rushing touchdowns of his own. And at the end of one, Tide 14, Tigers 7.
Busted.
When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas.
We're gonna need more pepperoni.
But my biggest idea, the Shakaroni Pizza.
Make it bigger, make it bigger. More is better.
It's extra large with extra cheese and covered in more than 60 pepperonis.
When I say handful of pepperoni, I mean my handful.
What makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation.
1, 2, 3, Shakaroni!
Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
The neighborhood. It's where life comes alive, art thrives, and where those who are looking to be moved stay. Which is why it's always where you'll find a Hotel Indigo. From the streets of Tokyo to the sights of Dubai. So don't just visit a place, dive into it, get caught up in it, then find calm in it. Hotel Indigo, the world's neighborhood hotel.
A part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
From the beginning, we've dreamed of creating a better future. Now, we're setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. And we're gonna keep dreaming, no matter where we go.
I've got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord to set up. Say goodbye to that truck. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile, just $50 a month.
Imagine this, a mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear skin without pills, injections, or steroids. Imagine using one single cream to help kick the itch. No, it's not imaginary. It's Opzelura, eczema treatment reimagined. Opzelura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that.
Opzelura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opzelura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine an eczema treatment you can apply wherever you need it, like here and here. That's Opzelura, relief reimagined. Ask your doctor about reducing eczema itch fast with Opzelura.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make sure you stay on top of what's under your hood. With personalized service reminders and transparent pricing on My Jiffy Lube, we help you take care of the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care, that's a job for Jiffy.
Sports came from indigenous peoples across all directions on Turtle Island. We join CBS Sports in celebrating indigenous athletes of the past, present, and future.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS enters quarter number 2 at Bryant-Denny Stadium. 14-7, Alabama in front. LSU second down and 5 from the 22. Jaden Daniels going to try to scramble out of trouble, and he got away from everybody. And here he goes, Daniels' second long run of the night. Tiptoes out of bounds with a big gain.
So that time, Alabama chose to have Justin Avoichi, number 92, as the other defensive end in the game. See him on the right side of your screen. Only one fast defensive end. I think it was Dallas Turner, might have been Braswell, but they did not have speed on the field, and that's why Daniels ran away from it.
A 28-yard gain that time, right to the midfield stripe. And maybe a 3-yard gain for Diggs. At the end of the first quarter, Jenny caught up with Nick Saban.
Coach, how do you like Jalen Milroe's decision-making in the first quarter?
He's done great so far. You know, we got to take what the defense gives, and I think he's done a good job of that. We got a little pressure a couple times. We got to do a better job up front.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Minute into the second quarter, second down and 7. At the Alabama 47 for Jaden Daniels. Directs his troops and sets Neighbors up on the left side. Daniels, the deep drop, scanning the field. Again, being pressured, throws on the run, and he threw a strike to Neighbors. Wow.
Man, I'll tell you. You know, you have the field watching him of just He can do whatever he wants. If you're not in his face quickly, and just a three-man rush this time by Alabama. So he stands there, but watch when he rips the ball loose afterwards. That ball is thrown.
So first he does it 28 yards with his legs, and then he throws this rocket right here, 22 more yards to his favorite target, Neighbors. And just like that, LSU's down inside the Alabama 25. They bring an extra man. Daniels had it tipped, almost intercepted by Deontay Lawson.
Yep.
Somebody got a hand on that one.
They did. Yep. Good protection by that offensive line up front, but just at the end, almost off the helmet that time of Oates.
Yep. That's the way you use your noggin, Otis.
Yep. Shaheem Otis, number 91, pushing, getting some push in the pocket, got close enough, didn't he?
Yeah.
We have not seen any of the triple option package where they put Mason, number 86, in motion and then run that option where he slides out in the flat so effective a year ago.
Straight run this time. Diggs, nothing doing. Back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. Aboigbe's there, and it's going to be third down and long. This year, these Tigers remind us a little bit of the Joe Burrow Tigers of 4 years ago. First in a lot of categories.
Yeah, but this is by far the best defense they've faced all year. At Florida State to open the season, but this one is a stiffer test.
Here's their biggest third down of the first half so far. Taylor in motion there. And now settles in. Daniels.
Nothing.
And whoa, did he get rocked that time? Aboigbe again.
Collapse the pocket. Those big front men for Alabama. Remember, one time Daniels gets outside, but inside they're squeezing him and nowhere to go.
Ooh. He's going to feel that one all the way to the sideline and then some.
That's what the Alabama defensive linemen are taught to do. Get your hands on that offensive lineman, peek around, and then shed him and make the play.
Damian Ramos in for the point after, or in for the field goal attempt, 47 yards. Kick on the way.
No good.
All right.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Had the distance, but it just stayed out there. His long of the year was 48. That attempt was 48. Not this time.
Lord Ford, what's good with you, man? How you doing today?
And you can too, by placing a finger right here. See your dealer for a limited time lease offer on the all-electric EQE SUV as low as $749 per month with 2 years free charging and prepaid maintenance.
When you think work, you think boots.
Thank you.
You think boots, you think ending the day with the same number of toes you started with. Because you're thinking heavy equipment. You think heavy equipment, you think construction. You think construction, you think welding, torching, and hammering without the smashing, puncturing, and scorching. Now you're thinking on your feet. And when you think feet, you're thinking boots. You think boots, you're thinking Ariat.
With the Sonic 2 for $7 deal, you can choose from 3 delicious favorites for only $7. A Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, or a foot-long chili cheese coney. It might be the greatest pairing since cherry and limeade. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
(14-7) Alabama as you look at the end zone from our AT&T Pylon Camp. 14-7 Alabama as you look. Jalen Milroe's been in the end zone twice. Malik Neighbors has been in it once, courtesy of a 47-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Daniels. But the first 3 possessions, first a punt and then back-to-back touchdowns. Alabama looking for more. Milroe loaded it up, and now he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He goes down with the sack, and with that, we get a Heisman Watch update presented by Nissan. Here's Zook.
Yeah, Ness, we're also watching a battle between last year's Heisman winner and a leading candidate. Huge Pac-12 showdown. Michael Penix Jr. running all over the place for Washington, and the nation's leading passer finds Devin Culp to tie it up against SC 14 apiece. Caleb Williams, another candidate this year.
All right, Penix took about 20 seconds to get that play going. Got the touchdown. Here's second down and 13 after Jalen Milroe was sacked on the last snap. And now he's going to keep this one. Ooh. Well, he got some of that yardage back, and he let the defender know it over there on the corner. And that was Ashton Stamps.
Yeah, Ashton Stamps, the true freshman, one of the players that are filling in that secondary. He's going to get filled up on this one. But he stuck his nose in there. I mean, you can get knocked down. There's no embarrassment. At least the embarrassment is not to try to make the tackle. But how do you like your quarterback willing to do that?
Ooh. And both these guys are carrying the mail for their teams on the ground. Third down and 8. Jace McClellan switches sides, flanking Jalen Milroe. He's looking left. And now he's in a heap of trouble. He lobs it to McClellan on the run. Jace McClellan down the sideline. Big play.
Go.
Just a little shot.
Let's go.
From Jalen Milroe.
How did he find him? How is that possible? He was cornered on this play. McClellan is right there, right next to him. He takes on a block, and then he just floats out. He was not supposed to be in the pattern. That is keeping your head up as a quarterback.
42 yards down to the 27-yard line.
Talk about calmness under pressure. Jalen Milroe, what a play.
Each team with 4 plays already of 20-plus, some chunk yardage on the ground, through the air.
Yeah, we talked about those deep balls. That was just a little shot put.
Right. And flags fly before this one, before McClellan can get going.
False start. Offense, number 81's 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
You know, it's funny watching the way this Alabama offense has opened up for Jalen Milroe. A lot of it is field position. Alabama's had because of the 4th down play when they stopped them in the the missed field goal. They've had the ball in great field position. A year ago, Alabama started the ball at the 20, the 10, the 11, the 10, the 19. They had terrible field position in the first half. Big difference.
5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15. Roydell Williams flushes out of the backfield up to the top of your screen. So an empty set for Jalen Milroe. Look out from behind. Lets it fly in the corner. Incomplete. Intended for Kobe Prentice.
Hey, we really got away with one.
Thank you.
Jalen Milroe never afraid to throw that ball downfield. He loves to throw the deep ball.
If you're watching on Facebook, share the live out. Share it out. It's free. Just share it out. Might help somebody at work, somebody on the road, somebody can't watch the game. Just share it out for me, please.
Yards for Jalen.
You know, with all the change in the secondary, you have to throw the ball against it, don't you?
This time he's going to do the quarterback draw. And got inside the 25. Major Burns made the tackle.
Throw it on first down. I don't know if this was even. I don't know if he made up his mind quick. I didn't see anybody pull and lead him out. That just could have been his making up his own mind. If the first guy wasn't there, I was going to get it out of the pocket.
Here's an attempted screen. That really never materialized at all. And Greg Penn blew it up.
Yeah, do your assignment. You're going to bring on that secondary and the outside. The linebackers got to account for that running back. And Greg Penn right here. He's got the running back. Stay with him, beat the lineman there, and he does.
Will Reichard out to attempt a field goal. He hasn't missed a field goal or extra point all this year. Same story in 2020. He's the all-time leading scorer in SEC history. And oh boy, no good. Sorry, Will.
Both kickers slid it to the right.
You know, he's very capable of making that, and he knows it. And he knew that one was pushed. And we stay at 14-7.
Who do you think taps out first?
I think the duck goes the distance.
All right, you about ready to get out? What's this? A hospital bill for $1,000? Did this goat just say Gap?
He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
But with Aflac, you could get money to help close that gap.
Aflac, huh? Aflac! Okay.
Oh, duck one, goat zero.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover at Aflac.com.
You want to race?
For real?
You know, they say, losing hope, that's the real disaster. Last year, Tropical Storm Fred sent a devastating wall of water and debris down this river. Losing hope. And when the waters receded, Belfour was here.
Hey, who y'all
Not
with?
just to rebuild,
I mean, who y'all with?
but to help restore
You find out who y'all
the
with.
life of this community. Belfour, restoring more than property.
Right now, Sonic's small hand mix shakes are $1.99 all day. It sells itself, so I'll just list flavors in my sexy voice. Chocolate, strawberry, peanut butter.
You know, I got some
$1.99
LSU
small
fan over there on
classic shakes
Facebook.
all day at Sonic.
Thank you.
Midway second quarter, still 14.
Okay, there go LSU. They coming out now.
Reliable connection presented by T-Mobile 5G home internet. Jenny.
Well, Brad, Brian Kelly and Mike Denbrock have been together through many different stops. They were at Division II Grand Valley State for 6 years. Denbrock joined Kelly for 2 separate stints at Notre Dame. And here they are reunited at
Wow, that's a lot of LSU over there.
He was looking for an established presence that he trusts for the Tigers, guys.
I was looking for at least 1 or 2.
The second guy in right there, Mike. 16 years together. They know each other.
I appreciate it, brother, man. Appreciate you, man.
Jaden Daniels now, the first down.
Okay, thank you.
After the missed field goal. John Emery in the backfield with him. Daniels zips it down the middle. He's got it to Neighbors, and Neighbors still going out across the 40 and a first down.
Look how open this is. Slot pass. Remember, he's the key receiver. Gets inside Malachi Moore, and that zone defense had a big hole in it.
First down at the 40. Pistol set here for the Tigers. And it's a keeper by Daniels, who picks up 5. We work our way down near the 6-minute mark in front of a packed house in Tuscaloosa. 88th renewal of the Tigers and the Crimson Tide in the SEC West in a battle for the top spot in the West. And for you Ole Miss fans, I'm not forgetting about you. I know you're 5-1.
I think they're all partying. I don't know if they're watching.
Probably are. 2nd and 5. Quick throw to the outside. This one's to Thomas finally. His other receiver. A guy that's putting up big numbers as well. Hasn't been a big part of the first half so far.
Just goes out to the outside, runs a little hitch all the way in. Inside receiver Anderson was also the transfer from Alabama, ran a hitch the same
Thank
way.
you.
Ball went to the proper guy.
Thomas actually has more touchdown catches than Neighbors. He has 11. Neighbors with 1 tonight has 10. So that's a 1-2 punch for Jaden Daniels, who's set to throw on first down again. Across the middle, and that's Thomas again. So back-to-back times to number 11 for big yardage.
Boy, here's the theme of the day. Just throw the ball to your crossing routes. The Alabama man-to-man got confused that time. That was in and out coverage. And that time Arnold go, I thought you were going to take him because it's too late for me to catch up. Mistakes in the secondary by this Alabama coverage.
And a flag flies here after that 23-yard gain. Gets LSU down near the red zone
Offsides.
again.
Defense, number 96. In the neutral zone with contact. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
And Tim Keenan, the guilty party. Here's the two guys we were talking about. One leads the nation in receiving yardage, and one is tied for the most touchdown catches. Not bad if you're Jaden Daniels going, yeah, I like both number 8 and number 11.
They're great size, both of them, too. Great targets, especially down here in the red zone.
Emery stays in at the tailback spot after a free 5 has moved the Tigers into the red zone at the 19-yard line. Taylor on the move. And Emery trying to go wide. And boy, what a first half 92's had.
He does. Saw him out there at practice on Thursday. When he wasn't in there, he had the script and he was reading them and he was telling everybody what to do. That's a veteran out there right now.
Takes his business seriously. He's had a serious good half from that defensive line spot.
We've not seen a lot of Braswell. He did not practice much on Thursday. We're told he was going to play. We have not seen much of 41.
He did start, but he's not there right now. Dallas Turner is in a track stance, though, trying to come after Jaden Daniels, who throws right over his head. Incomplete, intended for Emery. And he got twisted around and couldn't get a hand on it.
Yeah, he read the hot this time, but did not deliver an accurate pass. He reads coming off the edge right here, and he's going to give it to the back. That's who should get it. Give it to him. Not accurate. An accurate ball could have perhaps turned up at least for the first down. Braswell back in the game. Now they got their 2 edge rushers in on third down.
Very even game so far in just about every capacity, except Alabama's got 7 more on the board. LSU's trying to change that here. Third down and 5. The crowd trying to be a factor again. Daniels throws to the outside. This one's on target to Neighbors, and he's got it. First and goal around the 8-yard line.
Well, this is a very pretty rub. The motion, Alabama's a little bit slow getting on the motion. Watch motion, watch the slowness. He's behind the play all the way. Easy throw to the outside, and this one, as Ness said, accurate.
So a 1,000-yard season with that grab. Joining Josh Reed, second player in school history with over 1,000 receiving yards back-to-back. Emery clears out of the backfield.
When they go empty, they love to run the quarterback.
From the 9-yard line, and it's the quarterback straight up the middle, and now cutting to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, if I know it, LSU must know that Alabama knows it, and even if they did know it, they didn't stop it.
That's right. It looked like it was going to be a short game, but Daniels just kept wheeling it.
Up the middle,
right
sets
there.
it up. Yep, keeps Marshall in the hole by attacking inside and then bounces out for the touchdown.
Damian Ramos in for the point after. Nice mixture of run and pass for LSU on that drive. So our quarterbacks with their legs, we knew it'd be a factor. 2 on the ground for Jalen Milroe, and now 1 from Jaden Daniels. Caps a 71-yard drive in 8 plays, and we're even again.
Okay,
at 14.
my LSU fans, it's y'all time to talk now. She said LSU. Okay.
Derrick Henry.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I saved so much bundling, it inspired my workout. Auto. Home.
Okay. And this is Otto again, right?
Oh! Hey, this is my living room. Oh!
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan.
The dog isn't allowed on the couch, Derek.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You want to be like me? Well, you can't, because there's only one Prime. But you can recover like me. Always. Every day. They can help you recover from exercise to keep you prime. You want to stay prime, right?
Hey, Coach Prime. Catch.
Oh, I still got it. Eat your almonds.
So what happened to Alabama?
Oh,
hey.
You're prime.
Ain't nothing happened yet.
I've got home.
Unless you just scored. That's it. It's a football game.
It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord to set up. Say goodbye to that truck. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile, just $50 a month.
Make joy this season with savings on the perfect tree for your space. Whether it's a fresh cut fir, something pre-lit and pre-flocked, or a new take on a classic, bring home what brings you together. The Home Depot.
Adam Zucker in New York with this Jeep update, and if you thought we had scoring in Tuscaloosa, we have a track meet at the Coliseum between Washington and SC. Dylan Johnson going 52 yards for his second touchdown of the game. And the junior from Greenville, Mississippi already has a career-high 104, tied at 21 in the second, guys.
Now they've had some pretty good track meets there, Zook. Good game there, good game here. 21-21, the Coliseum. 14-14 in Tuscaloosa. Kendrick Law will bring it back for Alabama. Across the 25 to the 26. And that's where the tie will go to work with 3 minutes remaining and 3 timeouts. Star-studded NWSL semifinals kick off tomorrow at 7 Eastern over on CBS Sports Network. It's all leading up to the championship game next Saturday right here on CBS and streaming live on Paramount Plus. Alabama on offense, all their timeouts. LSU only has 1, and 3:03 to work for Jalen Milroe and company. There's the numbers and the quarterback comparison. Pretty darn even.
So that beleaguered LSU defense got the field goal try that was missed. Let's see if they can get another stop.
Here's a little underhand pitch to Jam Miller, and that's going to be a loss on the play.
So Jalen Milroe, even though he doesn't like to practice running, has showed you that he can run. So far in the first half, might be as big a story as they are is the way they've attacked with Milroe in the running game. Follows Robbie Oots that time, and then the touchdown play blocked very well by Burton, 9 block, and a walk-in.
On second down and 10, far side. Good throw, Jermaine Burton. Or is he out of bounds? Sideline over there was saying he was out of bounds.
Never trust the opposing sideline. They always signal not good.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. That's a defensive lineman, too, that's doing that. He's not in. So third down and 3. A big third down here to try to keep any kind of drive alive for points.
What are you going to do if you're Tommy Rees right here? Run your quarterback, a pass. Interesting call.
Milroe going to throw to Jam Miller on a little wheel route. Miller inside the 40 and down to the 33-yard line.
Wow, how about a great play call? LSU and Harold Perkins, they attack number 4. Perkins thinks it's going to be a short pass, but it's a deep one. Everybody thinks they're going to throw to the sticks. They go deep. Rees wins that matchup.
34-yard pickup, and now Milroe will keep this one and tiptoe out of bounds.
You know, Harold Perkins can do a lot of things on the football field, but sometimes those great players you want to throw right at them. And this one, perfect touch for the big play.
They say what a great player he is defensively in space. He was lost in space a little bit on that one.
He probably had the running back right from the get-go. He took one step in, and he was beat.
So Alabama's got plenty of time here. Milroe pumped once. Now he's going deep and almost picked off. Nice coverage back there by Major Burns.
I'll tell you, Jalen, he's a cool customer in the pocket. I've done this. Been a while ago, but I can remember when you're getting sacked, you get nervous, and past experience gets in your head. But he just hangs in there. He trusts, and he attacks with the football.
Got a LSU player down defensively. That's why we've got a round of boos here, thinking that they're trying to slow down Alabama's offense. It is Major Burns down on the turf. A 3rd down and 6 for Alabama, and we'll check on Burns when we come back.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, tree-lined streets.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the Sullivan house.
It's lawn day, Sheila, and the leaves are piling up.
Ugh, bit of an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not these folks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Saves us a ton. If only they'd bundled the leaves. I wouldn't have pegged these two as yogis.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Bust.
When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas. We're gonna need more pepperoni. But my biggest idea, the Shakaroni pizza. Make it bigger, make it bigger. More is better. It's extra large with extra cheese and covered in more than 60 pepperonis. When I say handful of pepperoni, I mean my handful. What makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation. 1, 2, 3, Shakaroni! Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
Introducing IHG One Rewards. 18 hotel brands, 6,000 global destinations, one loyalty program that lets you guest how you guest.
Adam Zucker in New York coming up on the Geico Halftime Report. BJ, Rick, and I will get you caught up on all of today's action. And how about Bo Nix? It's 6 for Nix so far in this game for Oregon against Cal. 4 passing touchdowns and 2 on the ground. Has his own Heisman campaign going. 56 on the board with about 8 minutes left. Top-ranked one-loss team will have Southern Cal next week, guys.
6 for Nix. I like that, Adam. That's a good one.
Another guy we saw early in his career, right?
Yep. At Auburn, great transfer to Oregon. Here's the end of the play. Major Burns, this guy that made the play, got a hand on that pass, and then really hit hard on his face mask. He got up and looked like he was okay until he took a few more steps, and then this.
Yeah, and you got to give him the benefit of the doubt here. I did not see him look over at the bench and get a signal. He just may have been a bit dizzy, and he took a stand. That's going to be on LSU, I think. They were in the neutral zone. Let's see what happens here.
Everybody pointing in the other direction.
I think it was a reaction by Booker on this play.
Seth McLaughlin, the center, in there saying, no, wasn't us.
I think it's going to be on LSU.
False start. Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, what is he supposed to do? I thought when the neutral zone was encroached right at him, you could make a move. Watch this play. I think that's a normal reaction. I do not like that call. If he was going,
that's a bad call.
That'd be one thing, but it's right after him.
That was a bad call.
Gene Steratore had a long day. Gene, you agree with us?
Yeah, I definitely do, Brad. Look, he's in the neutral zone when the offense reacts. That's a defensive foul for sure. Yes.
Milroe trying to run out of trouble. Jalen Milroe still going, looking for a block. And he got out at the 21-yard line with an Alabama first down.
Well, there's no neutral zone when Jalen Milroe has the ball. He's all fast forward, right up the middle, poor rush lanes. And when you got these great athletes at quarterback, you can't do that. You must force him to get outside of the pocket wide.
Remember now, they've still got all 3 timeouts, 1 minute and 20 to work with.
You sure as heck don't want to give the ball to LSU with 1 minute to go.
Nope. Just outside the red zone at the 22 for the Tide. Milroe scans the field. He's going to take off again. No, he's going to throw late. And would have been a touchdown, a walk-in for Isaiah Bond, and that one just sailed out of it.
And you could say he had plenty of room to run, but you can't turn down a touchdown. Watch how, I mean, he's clapping hands. He knows he missed a touchdown here. This is the right decision.
Whew. That one took off on him. Oh.
Bond looks behind him like nobody can be behind me, right?
Back to the drawing board. 2nd down and 10. Run all the way for Milroe. Blockers in front, but not enough blockers. Maybe got a yard. And the guy that made the play lost his helmet. That's Toviano, and he's going to have to come out for at least a play. Coming up, Geico halftime report. Adam, Rick, and BJ. All the highlights of today. And they'll give their perspective on our first half.
Really have to salute those LSU DBs, you know, called into action. 3 true freshmen are in the game. Toviano, one of them. They haven't been perfect, obviously, but, you know, they're out there. They were not expected to be playing in this game, I can tell you that.
Remember, LSU gets the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So Alabama would love a score here with just over a minute to go in this quarter. Milroe thinking about throwing it again, and now he takes off. Jalen Milroe, touchdown, Alabama.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 3rd and 9, a 21-yard touchdown scamper.
Watch his acceleration. He's pretending that he's going to throw the ball to the outside. He knows he's going to keep it. Then watch his acceleration when he turns up right now. Boom. He's a 4-4 sprinter, and you saw it right there.
Put it in overdrive when he made that cut. He's got his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. And LSU's offside on the extra point. It's up and good by Reichard. The right side of the LSU defense jumped.
Offsides. Defense, number 4. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is the try is good.
Not a bad drive. 9 plays. The quarterback missed one easy one, but he finished one good one.
That's for sure. 9 plays and 74 yards in a little over 2 minutes, and the Tide back in front, courtesy of number 4.
From the beginning, we've dreamed of creating a better future. Now, we're setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. And we're gonna keep dreaming, no matter where we go.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to keep you moving. With a full range of services from oil changes and tire rotations to filters, wipers, and more, we've got what your car needs right when you need it, so you're ready for whatever's next. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care, that's a job for Jiffy.
Jalen Milroe, there's that $1 million smile.
He does, doesn't he?
21-14.
We visited with him a couple weeks ago before the Tennessee game. Was that what it was? Yeah. He came in just like that.
And it only got better as we talked to him more and more. And then after that, the Jenny interview with the cigars and Nick Saban, and that was awesome.
So watch this acceleration from field level here. You could tell from the crowd in the background when he turns it on. Easy, easy, easy.
Whoa. Oof, man. 165 through the air, 83 on the ground, and 3 times in the end zone on the ground.
It is interesting when we were visiting with Tommy Reese prior to that Tennessee game. I go, when are you going to start using Milroe's legs? And he goes, it's coming. It's coming. Well, here it is.
Now 1 timeout left for LSU and 1:01 remaining on the clock from the 25. A little touch pass to Jackson, and that doesn't gain much. They're going to set up in a hurry and see if they can get a first down and maybe get something going to get down in field goal territory. Daniels to the near side, nobody home, way short of Malik Neighbors, the closest guy.
Stop route to the outside. He's on Kool-Aid McKinstry to the bottom of the screen right here. Stop, just poor accuracy with the throw. Quarterback, receiver not on the same page on that one.
And now, with 36 seconds left, 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, and Alabama with all 3 timeouts.
Right. They do not want to give it back to Jalen Milroe. Daniels going to take off on his own. He's going to get the 1st down, and he's still going. Daniels, can they track him down? Finally, they do. Wow, what a run again.
I hope we don't have a camera on Nick Saban right now, because he might pop a blood vessel in his other eye after this one right here. Letting the quarterback get free on this amount of time on the clock. It's the one thing they could not have.
Kevin Steele said to us, when Daniels scrambles, it's not for 10 or 11 yards, it's for 30 or 40 or 50. That was for 40.
Both of these guys are such weapons.
Flag down here with 24 seconds to go in the half.
Snap infraction. Offense.
6,000 global destinations. One loyalty program.
To offset the 10-second runoff. Timeout, LSU.
So there's their last timeout gone to not have a runoff on the clock and save as many seconds as they could. And
yeah, it was the center that time. Yes.
He moved it right into his own body and then tried to put it back down. It's not going to work for Charles Turner.
Burned a very valuable timeout. Now remember, college ball a little different. If you do get a 1st down compared to the NFL, clock will stop, give you time to get up and spike the ball. So you can still throw anywhere on the field with this play.
Ramos, career long, is 48 yards.
Take a peek on that last tackle on Daniels. Yes, that could have been called as a horse collar.
First and 15. More importantly, no timeouts for the Tigers. They'll empty the backfield again. Daniels taking a lot of time and now taking off again. Jaden Daniels inside the 20. Daniels all the way to the sideline where he has to go out, and now we got a late flag at the end of the run. And that took 11 seconds. And Terrion Arnold is down.
Yeah, there might have been a late block on the play. Yes, a late clip from behind.
Oh, and then he ran into his own man.
Yes.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense, number 1.
Take it back.
The 15-yard penalty.
Let's go.
Will be enforced from the end of the run. 1st down.
Either way, whether this block was a blindside or a clip, it was a silly block from behind.
Right there.
Yep, even if we'd gotten in front of him, we've been called blindside block. And for Caleb Downs,
I think the worst of it is after Caleb Downs, his own man.
Yeah, I think Terrion Arnold is the guy. And remember, Arnold was concussed earlier this season to miss some time.
And he's up and walking off, so that's a good sign.
And they'll have to be very careful and check him out. The second one could be very dangerous.
He's telling his teammates, I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah,
but this doesn't feel good right there. And that's after getting shoved from behind. So the penalty is going to move it back outside the 20.
So it was a 1st down on the play, and then it'll come back.
Right.
1st down and 1.
This is a good one. You haven't had a lot of these. 1st and 1.
1st and 1, but it's at the 26.
And complicated with no timeouts.
And only 13 seconds. So you got a couple of plays.
Can't hold it long, because if you don't.
Daniels throws, caught, and a touchdown. Kyren Lacy.
Boy, he poured this one in, didn't he? Remember we were talking about Alabama doesn't want to score too early? I guess they did, but it was the 2 big runs, and then he pours it inside to Lacy.
With time basically running out in the half, Jaden Daniels does this.
Yep.
And then the run after catch, about 10 extra yards.
Yep. Spun in, he was in. We took another look at it. His knee wasn't down. What 2 great drives by these 2 great quarterbacks and their football teams.
What a first half. Ramos in for the point after. Third tie of the game.
Just remember this. LSU will get the ball to start the second half. It looks like one of those games, whoever has the ball last will win. This is the key play right here.
40 yards.
Alabama, look, guys, in the backfield. Story has got his back to Jaden Daniels as he's running, covering his man to man. He has no idea. And then the throw, the spin, and a touchdown drive to finish the half.
LSU knows that a 56-second drive in 75 yards in just 5 plays might end up being the difference in the ball game when you score late in the second quarter, and then you get the second half kickoff in the third. If you get points out of that middle 4 minutes or middle 8 minutes.
Now, Jaden Daniels is drawing a lot of comparisons, you know, for the NFL draft. I mean, it seems to me that he's going to go very, very high. People talking about him as being, you know, look at Anthony Richardson went high. You know.
I think he's more polished than Anthony Richardson.
Way more polished. Richardson's size is what got him, and his measurables. Jaden Daniels is way more. You can see he's going to be a top 10 pick.
There's still 2 seconds left.
I mean, he's got Lamar Jackson's skills, the way he can run in the free open space.
Don't miss the series premiere of Lawmen. Bass Reeves streaming tomorrow exclusively on Paramount Plus. There'll be a couple of shootouts with Bass Reeves. We got a shootout in Tuscaloosa. 21-21. And 2 seconds remaining. The line of scrimmage is the 41-yard line. We know Jalen Milroe can throw it way down there, but so does LSU. They got 4 guys about 40 yards back in coverage. And let's see if he's going to uncork one here. Jermaine Burton, I don't think, has caught a pass tonight. Milroe. And a flag. Is going to be a holding call probably, and it'll negate a big run for him to end the half. So LSU will
holding
decline.
Offense number 65. The penalty is declined. The half is over.
It's been quite a half, though.
Boy, it's been a lot of fun when you watch number 4 and number 5 between number 14 and number 8. And the West crown could be at stake in this one, or at least the driver's seat in the SEC West is. And we still got a half to go. Brian Kelly is with Jenny.
Coach, you said every single play was going to matter in this game. How did that first half play into that narrative?
Yeah, I mean, look, both quarterbacks are elusive. You know, both teams can make plays. You know, it's about getting stops, really. You know, we let the back out twice where they made big plays on our defense. But we come back offensively and make a, you know, obviously a great individual play down at the end. This is the way it's going to be for 4 quarters. So, you know, buckle up. We got more work to do.
It's a fun one, Coach. Thank you.
That's exactly it.
I don't know if that's just for Jenny or for all of us to buckle up. Jaden Daniels and Jalen Milroe. What a show in the first half. End of the half. Score 21-21. Now we send you Adam Zucker in our New York studio for the Geico Halftime Report.
Yeah, Ness, we need some seatbelts back here as well. What a way to end the half. Coming up here on the Geico Halftime Report. A busy Saturday elsewhere in the CFP Top 10. We'll get you all caught up after this word from your local station.
Who do you think taps out first?
I think the duck goes the distance.
All right, you about ready to get out? What's this?
hospital bill for $1,000? Did this goat just say Gap?
He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
But with Aflac, you can get money to help close that gap.
Aflac, huh? Aflac! Okay.
Oh, duck one, go zero.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover at Aflac.com.
You want to race?
For real?
I've got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord to set up. Say goodbye to that truck. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile, just $50 a month.
You know, they say, losing hope, that's the real disaster. Last year, Tropical Storm Fred sent a devastating wall of water and debris down this river. And when the waters receded, Belfour was here. Not just to rebuild, but to help restore the life of this community. Belfour, restoring more than property.
Mercedes-Benz has always had its finger on the pulse, and you can too, by placing a finger right here. See your dealer for a limited-time lease offer on the all-electric EQE SUV, as low as $749 per month with 2 years free charging and prepaid maintenance.
Marie is ready to buy her first home.
But a down payment and closing costs, those are big checks.
Good thing I have big news. Come on. When you buy with Rocket Homes and finance with Rocket Mortgage, you get up to $10,000 cash toward closing from Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, and one you can get only with Rocket. Isn't that a good deal? It's a good deal, right? Visit onlywithrocket.com to get started today.
We're kicking off game day with a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
CBS Sports presents the Geico Halftime Report. For all your insurance needs, it's easy to Geico.
Wow, what a half. Welcome, everybody, to the Geico Halftime Report. Adam Zucker alongside Rick Neuheisel and Brian Jones. Our score in Tuscaloosa, Bama and LSU tied at 21. The guys will weigh in on our game in just a moment. But first, let's hit the highlights. And number 3, Michigan in action right now. A lot of pressure off the field for these guys. We're not seeing it on the field, however. Jim Harbaugh seeing his guys perform, especially Blake Corum, Rick.
Blake Corum has been a steady rock for the Wolverines. No exception tonight. He gets his party started, 7-0 Michigan. Here he goes in again over the top. Michigan 17-0.
Yeah, they've won 20 straight against Big Ten opponents. 20-6 right now. This one just crazy back and forth, BJ.
Exactly what we expected. We got a track meet, folks, in the Coliseum, and they have removed the track. Caleb Williams there finds Todd Washington, 41-yard score. But here comes Michael Penix Jr. trying to stay undefeated and leading the Pac-12. Jalen Pope, and then Dylan Johnson. Rick, you said earlier this week, watch this young man to transfer from Mississippi State. Third TD of the game.
The only undefeated team left in the Pac-12, but USC could make it a 3-way tie with a win in that one. And then the final edition of Bedlam, and you know Mike Gundy wanted to give the Sooners their second loss in a row, their second loss of the year. Took some risks, and it looked like it was going to cost the Cowboys as the Sooners go up 21-17.
Tommy Walker right there into the end zone, giving the Sooners a lead. Here would come Ollie Gordon II, who's been a mainstay for the Cowboys, giving Oklahoma State the lead, and then the defense would hold. Drake Stoops short of the first down marker. Okie State, they're excited in Stillwater.
Yeah, they sent Oklahoma packing. And earlier today, part of our triple header, Ohio State and Georgia with gritty wins, and Texas in a close one as well.
How about that? Texas, they squeaked by getting just by Kansas State, that is, in overtime.
all of these teams holding serve, at least thus far. No need for any movement because the schedule will do that for them.
Yeah, and a big one for Ole Miss as they try to keep pace here in the SEC West. All right, back with more as we get you set for the second half in Tuscaloosa right after this. The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by T-Mobile 5G Home Internet, Sonic, The Home Depot, and by Geico.
We got a Subaru Forester Wilderness to discover all the places that make us feel. Something more.
Subaru is the National Park Foundation's largest corporate donor, helping expand access for all.
Your price can be more affordable if you bundle your home and auto.
Kind of like a combo meal.
What about those nuggies?
Bundle and save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Imagine this, a mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear skin without pills, injections, or steroids. Imagine using one single cream to help kick the itch. No, it's not imaginary. It's Opzelura, eczema treatment reimagined. Opzelura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that.
Opzelura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opzelura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine an eczema treatment you can apply wherever you need it, like here and here. That's Opzelura, relief reimagined. Ask your doctor about reducing eczema itch fast with Opzelura.
At LL Flooring, we've seen it all.
It's a rental.
It's a remodel.
It's a really bad day.
Can I do this?
You do this. We help you find your right floor at the right price, turning indecision into your best decision. LL Flooring, every step covered.
When you think horses, you think boots. You think boots, you think cowboys and cowgirls. You think cowboys and cowgirls, you think honky-tonks, Friday nights, and $2 beers. Because it's payday. You think payday, you think hard work and all the people who do those things that make the world work. And now it's Saturday night, rodeo night. So you're thinking horses, which means you're thinking boots. And when you're thinking boots, you're thinking Ariat.
What a game so far tonight in Tuscaloosa, tied at 21.
Who wants to be the heavyweight champ of the SEC West?
Who wants to try to play some defense? Who wants to get a stop? That's what we got to find out here in the second half.
Very entertaining as LSU ties it up just before the half. As we welcome you back to the Geico Halftime Report, knotted at 21. Jaden Daniels has had to tie this game up twice. Both quarterbacks playing at an elite level and nearly identical numbers right now.
Both of these QBs are hotter than a frying pan. And you're right, Jay Daniels self-reliant, as is Milroe. But Daniels, 137 yards rushing, a career high in the first half. And yes, we know he can chuck it. The opening score to Neighbors there. And then using his wheels. He's so silky smooth. You cannot get a solid hit on this young man. Over 300 yards of total offense in the first half, folks. And then throws a dart. We talked about how he uses his eyes to work those safeties. He's doing it brilliantly right now, but his counterpart is not a slouch either.
I call your Daniels and raise you a Milroe. That's what I do. Listen, you've heard of the many faces of Eve. This is the many offenses of Milroe. Watch what this guy can do. This is pistol now, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see him get involved. You see Nyblock come from the other side. You add a blocker to that side. He becomes a running back. Brilliant call. Here's his drop back passer, getting out of the pocket. This looks like Bryce Young. I mean, Houdiniac getting the ball out of there. McClellan doing the honors right here. Listen, this guy has been terrific, standing in the pocket now, and all of a sudden, okay, you need me to score? I'll score. Old coach of mine said someday Bo Jackson is going to be the quarterback. We're watching two Bo Jacksons playing quarterback tonight.
No doubt. And LSU's Bo Jackson will get the ball to start the second half. That'll do it for now from here in New York. The second half of LSU and Alabama is coming up.
CBS Sports presents the Geico Halftime Report. For all your insurance needs, it's easy to Geico.
You want to be like me? Well, you can't, because there's only one Pride. But you can recover like me. Always. Every day. They can help you recover from exercise to keep you prime. You want to stay prime, right?
Hey, Coach Prime. Catch.
Oh, I still got it. Eat your almonds. Own your prime.
10% can make all the difference in the world. It's the difference between every day and days unlike any other. 10% is the difference between just another moment and a memory that lasts forever. 10% can turn anywhere into your arena and stories into legends. But now, with 10% below MSRP on select 2023 Jeep vehicles, 10% doesn't just make all the difference in the world, it lets you see it too.
Monarch was there in San Francisco, taking pictures like they'd been waiting for it.
You think that your father was working for them?
The world is on fire.
These monsters and Monarch have taken everything from me.
If you want to save millions of lives, we can use some help.
Get the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Bundle, including a full game download and a 3-month Nintendo Switch online individual membership. Zoom into the world of Mario and Friends, game rated everyone.
The future is threatened.
Sending coordinates now.
By enemies often unseen. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant: Marines.
AI has the power to automate. But if it's using untrusted data, can you trust the results? Your business doesn't just need AI, it needs the right AI for your business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by tailoring AI to your needs. When you Watson X your business, you can train, tune, and deploy AI, all with your trusted data. Let's create the right AI for your business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
Who's going to deliver the toys to the kids?
Yoo-hoo!
No.
You steal the presents one time. What's in your wallet?
The next level of nerds. Nerds Gummy Clusters. A crunchy outside with a sweet gummy center. Nerds, shake things up.
Great first half in Tuscaloosa. Tie game between the Tigers and the Tide at 21. Now let's head outside the stadium where earlier today Jenny Dell got to witness a pro kicker and NFL guests attempt the impossible kick with the help of the U.S. Army.
That's right, we're here for round 2 of the U.S. Army Impossible Kick Challenge. We got David Akers here. You've made some high-pressure kicks. How are you feeling about this one?
It's 40 feet high. I don't know. I'm pretty intimidated by this one here.
To help out, we're going to bring in a former All-Pro teammate.
Absolutely, we need that help.
David, you just have to pretend it's like any other field goal post and just kick it through. You know I've said a lot of nasty stuff over the years. You gotta believe me, it was with the best intentions.
Just don't Charlie Brown me, okay?
You both were in the NFL and had to overcome challenges. How do you tackle that one?
Caleb, I think we're gonna have to come up with a whole new game plan here.
I got you, Clay. With the right team, training, and tech, you can overcome any obstacle. So I think we should try this again, but this time around, let's go ahead and try it the Army way.
Wide left. Third time's a try.
You guys, what were the keys to victory?
I think you just have to believe that you can accomplish hard things.
And when you're backed by the right people that believe in you, anything is possible.
There you have it, the U.S. Army proving that the impossible is very possible.
A few weeks from now, we'll be having beat Navy at the end of that. Halftime, 21-21. LSU will have the second half kickoff when we come back.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
Ranger! He's up here!
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Stay away from my family!
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The neighborhood. It's where life comes alive, art thrives, and where those who are looking to be moved stay. Which is why it's always where you'll find a Hotel Indigo. From the streets of Tokyo to the sights of Dubai. So don't just visit a place, dive into it, get caught up in it, then find calm in it. Hotel Indigo, the world's neighborhood hotel.
A part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
The last thing you want keeping you up is the thought of your company's supply chain slowing down. So Penske gets the things your business needs, where they're meant to go, when they're meant to get there.
On a devastating Fansville.
Whoa! That's it. Season's over. I can't watch this.
I made all this for nothing!
That was the first play of the game. Maybe we overreacted.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Morgan Stanley is partnering with the Women's Tennis Association to remove boundaries. Because this game is for everyone.
With the Sonic 2 for $7 deal, you can choose from 3 delicious favorites for only $7. A Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, or a foot-long chili cheese coney. It might be—
I got something that's never been done before. 30 teams, single elimination, 1 NBA Cup, all leading right here. We'll need players that are incredibly precise, not afraid of a little scrapping. Everyone's got their eyes on this new prize. But the only way to get the NBA Cup is to win it. Looks like you're all gonna have to play for it.
Hello?
This holiday season at PetSmart, buy 3 dog or cat toys and get the 4th free. Plus, earn double the points on all dog or cat toys with PetSmart Treats Rewards. PetSmart, anything for pets.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS heads into quarter number 3 in Tuscaloosa at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Dead even at 21. Welcome back, everybody. Brad Nessler and Gary Danielson. Both quarterbacks, we expected a lot out of them. We got a lot out of them. They're both leading their teams in rushing. They've been sensational. What do you do if you're the defense?
Thanks. Thanks for that question.
There you go.
This is like a tennis match. You got to break serve. Some way, somehow, you got to flip it one time. Somebody's going to steal possession. Remember in the national championship when Nick Saban did an onside kick against Clemson? Right. Something like that is going to happen where you steal one more position for their offense.
Turnovers have been even. There haven't been any. The quarterback's almost dead even. Kickoff at the goal line. And the quarterback comparison, this is what we were kidding around about a little bit. You can't get much better than this.
Oh, look at that.
10 out of 16, both of them 165. Both have over 100 yards rushing. And let's check in with Jenny Depp.
Well, guys, let me just say my seatbelt is fastened for the second half of this game. Nick Saban reminding his team that it is a 60-minute game. Defensively, he said we need to contain Jaden Daniels out there. He's scrambling all over us. Offensively, he said that we need to stick to the game plan, control the line of scrimmage. Guys, he said all 11 guys need to do their job with physicality in this second half.
All right, we'll see how it works out. I hope the second half's as good as the first one. Here we go. On first down, it's Diggs. And he digs for about 4 before the Crimson Tide can bring him down. Keenan made the stop from his nose tackle position.
And that's the first time that LSU ran their version of the triple option with Mason Taylor going into the flat. It was picked up well by Alabama, but there's 3 phases: the handoff, the quarterback keep, or the pitch is really the throw to Taylor in the flat, and that was really good for them a year ago.
So in that case, it was the dive to Diggs, who picked up 4. Second down and 6. Daniels getting some heat this time. Incomplete, intended for Neighbors on the far side. Maybe it was Brian Thomas. It was.
A little bit of pressure, keep the push, be physical, don't give them any lanes to go into, and that ball could have and should have been caught. Perfect throw.
Hit him right in the right shoulder pad as he was slipping down. And boy, if Alabama could come out defensively with a 3 and out for the Tigers to open the third, that would be just what the defensive doctor ordered. Third down and 6. Empty backfield again. And the slant's complete. And still going is Neighbors, and a first down for the Tigers.
So once Alabama jumps into their version of the bear front, 5-man up front, you know it's man-to-man in the secondary, and Arnold's off by about 6-8 yards.
17 to the 46. Now wide receiver screen that got blown up out there by Terrion Arnold.
Terrion Arnold, great effort that time. You're going to get those plays, and if you can't handle the blocks by your corners, you're going to get more and more of them. Watch Terrion Arnold blow this play up, run right through Neighbors on the play, and get it. Oh, was it Brian Thomas? It was Brian Thomas, excuse me.
So Terrion Arnold, okay, he was shaken up earlier in the second quarter. Second and 10. Extra man on the rush, trying to contain number 5, and they can't do it. Keenan can't get to him. They knock him out of bounds, but he's got a first down.
And you're right. You know, you think you got him in the pocket, but it's a defensive tackle type player. Tim Keenan, number 96. Flushed him wide, and there's no one there that can handle that speed.
So he continues to tack on yardage in big chunks on the ground.
That time they brought Chris Braswell inside on a stunt, and he ran right where Braswell left.
148 yards on the ground for Jaden Daniels. First down in Alabama territory at the 43-yard line. Here comes a blitz. Daniels, plenty of time, loads deep sideline. Oh, what a catch by Neighbors, but was he in?
I think he caught it.
Wow.
Well, I know he caught it. Did he have his foot in? They're going to call him in. Again, it's the slot on the wheel route.
On the field is a completed catch.
No, he's not going to get. He did.
He did.
It looked like he was over the white, and then he moved it back in on an angle. What a play! First of all, great coverage by Malachi Moore. Perfect throw and great technique.
Somehow he got pigeon-toed.
I know. I thought for sure he was going to step out.
30-yard pickup. And now inside the 10-yard line goes Josh Williams.
Give you an example. There's been a lot of great defensive backs in this game in the past for Alabama and LSU, but none of them could have stopped that throw. I don't care if it was Michael Fitzpatrick, Travion Diggs. That was a perfect throw. You can't stop that.
Inside the 10, 2nd down and 6. Daniels, quarterback draw. Jaden Daniels heading toward the end zone. Not quite, but he's got a 1st down at the 2.
A little different look this time with the quarterback draw. It wasn't empty. Had a blocking back inside. He tries to follow him, but then he feels he can go to his left, and he's not a slider, is he?
No, he's not. Deontay Lawson and Caleb Downs brought him down, but not until he got right there for Brian Kelly at 1st and goal. As you look up above, Jaden Daniels and the LSU offense, everybody tucked in tight. Now the 2 tight ends shift to the right. That's the power side. And they're going to cut it the other way. And Josh Williams will walk in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the Alabama defensive line did their job. They won their stalemates right here. They held their own. But Williams just bounces off it and then just comes backwards, and Jaden Daniels says nobody going to get him. It's wide open over there.
Wow. They came up with a 3rd and long, converted it. Then a perfect throw to Neighbors from Daniels, and Josh Williams cleans up.
And LSU does what you want to do when you defer. You score the last touchdown of the 1st half and the first one of the 2nd half.
Extra point is up and good. Coming out of the locker room, the Tigers on the road have regained the lead. 9 plays, 75 yards, a little under 4 minutes. That perfect throw to Neighbors. And then Josh Williams cleans it up with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
I've got home internet from T-Mobile.
It only costs $50 at T-Mobile.
Just 1 cord to set up.
Say goodbye to that truck.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile, just $50 a month.
What's it called, a dogfight?
When we said we'd make the skies bluer, some said keep dreaming. So we did, lowering emissions on the road to zero. Now, we're working on an EV that has wings. And someday, we'll turn your old Honda into your brand new Honda. Because we are a company of dreamers, setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. So, no matter where we go, we're gonna keep dreaming.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make sure you stay on top of what's under your hood. With personalized service reminders and transparent pricing on My Jiffy Lube, we help you take care of the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care, that's a job for Jiffy.
Looking for the perfect gift? The Home Depot has a gift for you. Buy a select battery kit, get a select tool free.
The sander for my dad?
Free?
Free.
Free. You're saying this is completely
free?
Get Black Friday tool savings all month long at the Home Depot.
We are always in motion. Getting this, fixing that, arriving to destinations in life and around the globe. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's a blur. Because life never stops, you need someone you can trust to go right along with you, no matter where the future leads. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
Less than 4 minutes into the 3rd quarter, LSU has regained the lead. A great drive coming out of the halftime locker room, 75 yards for the touchdown. Kendrick Law is going to bring it out from the end zone. And another good return.
Well, we talked about where the attack was going to come. It was going to come from the slot. There's the 2 right there, right on the sideline. Watch, we went back and looked what Malachi Moore's reaction is. He turns around and puts his hands up and goes, "Are you kidding me?" He was in. I had perfect coverage on that thing.
Malachi, one of the best around as well. So good on good right there.
Yeah, good on good with a great throw. That always is the tiebreaker.
Yeah. So now it's Jalen Milroe's turn again. from the 30-yard line. Law in the backfield. Milroe with the pitch fake and got out for about 5 yards. Our game trends, it's trending between Jayden Daniels and Jalen Milroe. Back and forth we go. Those two guys sensational in the first half. Daniels has already lit up the third quarter. And both teams scoring 21 in the first half. First time in series history in 88 games that's happened. 2nd and 5. Jace McClellan going to be about 1.5 yards shy, maybe 2 yards shy of the first half. Third down coming up.
A little more perspective of that 28 points by LSU. Remember, Bama came into this game defensively giving up 5 consecutive games in the SEC where they held their opponents to 21 points or less. 28 points already in this game.
And going to be the handoff to Miller. Jam Miller tight ropes the sideline. Everybody went one way. Jam Miller came back the other on kind of an inside handoff, and he got to the edge.
And right now, Alabama's a setup for that quarterback sneak again, and another different look after it. And LSU uses the sideline. Bama uses the sideline.
Jam Miller, who Tommy Rees told us he's probably got the most juice of any of our running backs. And he had enough juice there to get a first down. At the 49-yard line. Milroe, plenty of time. Deep for Burton. Incomplete. Burton looking for a flag. Double coverage. There was none.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that time it was a stutter, but Andre Sam, number 14 that time for LSU, had this one picked off, but he misjudges it by a bit. And the ball sails. He thought he had it all the way, but it just went deeper than he thought.
We saw Jermaine Burton be a star against Texas A&M. He's not a factor tonight so far.
Surprisingly, right?
Yeah.
You know, he feels against these secondary guys he can have his way, but so far, nothing.
McClellan will empty the Alabama backfield on 2nd and 10. Milroe tried to throw short, and it stuffed in his face by Savion Jones.
Watch Savion Jones. He almost breaks down like a basketball player right here. He connects himself. Watch him come in. He sees the quarterback one-on-one. That's him right there. Watch him come in. Now he'll break down, and then he jumps up and blocks the shot. I got it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Boom. I'll jump. Perfect timing. Great athlete.
And it brings up 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, 8 for 10 in the game so far. Alabama has been on 3rd down.
Going to have to get all of this one. 10 yards to go. Maybe it's Jalen Milroe to go. Looking for a block. Niblack just kind of didn't know he was coming, I guess, but he did it on his own.
9 for 11. 9 for 11 on 3rd down.
Take that any day.
Gee. I mean, they cannot get off the field. Obviously, they've had their chances. Long yardage and just picking it up any way they want, whether it's the quarterback run or the pass. They've had their way on 3rd down.
18 more yards on the ground for Jalen Milroe.
No spy on the quarterback either.
First down at the 33 of the Tigers. Trying to get Bond in motion and give it off to Roydell Williams this time.
Well, they like to run over Tyler Booker, number 52. Let's see how he did going to the left side. There he is right there. That's their manhandler right there. He gets up, and yes, watch him just get his defensive tackle out of the way and allow for a really, really good first down run.
Second down and 2 as the tight end shift from left to right. And Williams again. Roydell Williams. He's got it down around the 15-yard line.
So Matt House, defensive coordinator for LSU, brings a corner cat. Brings actually an 8th man into the secondary, from the secondary in, but still is able to get in there. Great block that time by Jaden Roberts, number 77, the other guard. Both guards coming through with good blocks.
So LSU came out of the locker room on a long touchdown drive. Alabama trying to answer here. Back in the red zone. And Roydell Williams will score. Touchdown, Alabama. "16 yards for Roydell Williams."
And this time it's J.C. Latham that gets the key block on the end man of the line of scrimmage. Their great offensive tackle. Watch the job he does. 3 different offensive linemen get the key blocks, get into the secondary, missed tackle. Could have been there, could have stopped it, but got there late.
Will Reichert in for the point after.
So far, no breaking serve.
Gonna be breaking rackets before it's over. Reichert's extra point is good. Roydell Williams.
The 2 head coaches will be breaking out Excedrin here pretty soon.
Midway point, 3rd quarter. Alabama answers with a 70-yard touchdown march in 9 plays. Roydell Williams did the final 16. And we are even again. What are you going to do?
Bust. When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas.
We're gonna need more pepperoni.
But my biggest idea, the Shakaroni pizza.
Make it bigger, make it
Hey,
bigger.
like I said, it's gonna be a
dogfight.
dogfight. It's not gonna be just no
covered in more than 60
pushover game. It's gonna be a dogfight.
Pepperoni, I mean my head. What makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation. 1, 2, 3, Shakaroni! Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
When disaster strikes, what really matters? It's not walls, pipes, or sheetrock. It's not rugs or furniture. What matters most.
Hey, don't forget to share the stream out. Share it out, share it out.
And you
might help somebody that's at work who can't watch the game.
Knows what matters.
Share, share.
Restoring more than property.
Mercedes-Benz has always had its finger on the pulse, and you can too, by placing a finger right here. See your dealer for a limited-time lease offer on the all-electric EQE SUV, as low as $749 per month with 2 years free charging and prepaid maintenance.
We're kicking off game day with a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brew tea with 5% alcohol. Keep it twisted.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by State Farm, Modelo, Wheels Up and Delta Airlines, and by the U.S. Army. The light show going on here in the 3rd quarter at Bryant-Denny Stadium, and we have lit up the scoreboard. Will Reichert with that extra point. Most by a kicker in college football history. Congratulations, Will. You'd like to have that field goal back earlier, but 500 points. We got a chance to spend some time with him yesterday, and couldn't have enjoyed more his stay in Tuscaloosa. He'll really enjoy it if they find a way to win this game tonight. Fair catch at the 2 to bring it out to the 25-yard line. Invesco brings you tonight's Scholar Athletes. Josh Williams of LSU and Darian Dalcourt for Alabama. Invesco proud to support student athletes on and off the field with a donation to both LSU and Alabama's general scholarship funds. LSU 3 consecutive touchdown drives. Now the end of the first half and the opening drive of this quarter, which is half gone. And what a game. If you're just joining us, it has been between Jaden Daniels and Jalen Milroe. Not just those two, but they've been sensational. Malik Neighbors, a motion man for the Tigers, settles in a slot on the right side, and Daniels setting for the throw, but now he'll settle for the run. Oh, and look at that move. And then he gets hammered from behind by Dallas Turner, who's seen enough of this.
Yeah, but it was enough, but a little late. Again, he just spins out of it, does not have the edge speed rusher to that side. He's able to avoid him, and you're right, Dallas Turner hustling all the way. comes back and make it, but holds him just short of a first down.
Deontay Lofton actually got his feet tangled up and went down on his own more than maybe the move of Daniels, but he certainly helped cause it. 2nd and 1, and I don't know if they got the one as we check in with Jenny.
Got some Alabama injury updates. Bama safety Jalen Key went down in that first quarter, grabbing at his left hip and quad area. He will not return to this game. And wide receiver Ja'Cory Brooks, he is out with an upper extremity injury, guys.
Jenny, thank you. Ooh, just got loud in here right at the end of Jenny's report. 3rd down, less than a yard. They get the yard and then some. And it's Logan Diggs again. And everybody quiets down for a second to catch their breath.
So, you know, you got to be talking about Alabama 9 for 11 on 3rd down, but it's not like LSU's doing badly. They just don't have 9 to 11. They're 3 for 5.
Two receivers to each side for Daniels, and now Taylor will come inside, and they're going to throw to him. One-handed catch, and got it to the 40-yard line.
That's the first time the triple option has gone to the pitch phase of it. It's an overhand throw, but again, this could be dive, this could be quarterback keep, or the 3rd option is get it to Mason.
Mason Taylor, tight end who caught the 2-point conversion that ended this one last year in overtime. LSU trying to pull back-to-back stunners over Alabama. Daniels again trying to spin away. He got away from Turner. There's going to be a holding call, though. And this run will not count, but he doesn't know that yet. And he takes a shot from Malachi Moore at the end of the run.
That's that great matchup. Will Campbell against Dallas Turner. And because the quarterback was moving, that's what produced the hold.
Number 66.
Right here. Here's the matchup.
Penalty from the previous spot.
Two great players matched up. He's okay. He's okay. And then when Daniels moves, yeah, there's a grab before he gets free. That's a good call.
Looked like Braswell might have been held on the other side as well. So that negates the run from Jaden Daniels.
These two guys, Will Campbell and Emory Jones, played tackle a year ago as true freshmen. Remember Will Anderson, the first-round draft pick of, I guess it was Houston that he went to, was in this game.
Dallas Turner still talks to him on a regular basis after following Will's work ethic here at Alabama, trying to be the same kind of player. Right now he's trying to get away from that tackle again. And in the meantime, Taylor dropped the ball.
So what happens when the quarterback scrambles and you've just been the whole halftime telling we got to keep him in the pocket? The rush kind of slows down. Look at Turner. He's playing the scramble here. And that allows for time to throw it, but a drop ball, a self-inflicted stop right here by LSU. Could be back-to-back. A penalty and a drop ball could get a stop for this Alabama defense.
3rd down and 17. Not like a Jaden Daniels scramble couldn't get that much. He's looking to throw for it. Far sideline of Taylor, but well short. Got back to near the original line of scrimmage, and we're going to have to see a punt, I believe.
Well, we talked about which team could break a serve, and so far that's one. Now let's see if that Alabama offense can make LSU pay.
The first LSU punt of the night. Jay Bramlett, who transferred over last year from Notre Dame, set to kick. Fewest punts in the nation. That's because their offense is so good that they don't have to punt that often. And Kool-Aid McKinstry, who mishandled a few and let a few go against Tennessee. Back deep. He's going to call fair catch immediately here. And takes it around the 31-32 line. The faces of the Tide and the Tigers. And a tie game.
Your price can be more affordable if you bundle your home and auto.
Kind of like a combo meal.
What about those nuggies?
Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You want to be like me?
Well, you can't, because there's only one Prime. But you can recover like me. Always. Every day. They can help you recover from exercise to keep you prime. You want to stay prime, right?
Hey, Coach Prime. Catch.
Oh, I still got it. Eat your almonds. Own your prime.
Imagine this, a mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear skin without pills, injections, or steroids. Imagine using one single cream to help kick the itch. No, it's not imaginary. It's Opzelura, eczema treatment reimagined. Opzelura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that.
Opzelura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opzelura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine an eczema treatment you can apply wherever you need it, like here and here. That's Opzelura, relief reimagined. Ask your doctor about reducing eczema itch fast with Opzelura.
Adam Zucker in New York with this Jeep update. It is turning into a night of quarterback magic coast to coast. This is what you do on 4th and 1 when you have Caleb Williams. A little spin and then chucks it to the end zone for Brendan Rice. And the Trojans are tied with Washington 35 apiece in the third.
Just a little less than that here, Zook, 28-28 here. During the break, Malik Neighbors getting worked out over there. I don't know if it's a shoulder or a lower back trying to twist something out.
It's like he's trying to loosen up his back, doesn't it?
Milrose throw, there's Jermaine Burton for the first time. Reverses field and gets about 13 and a first down.
It is interesting to watch how Jalen Milroe has earned the trust of the offensive staff for Alabama. They'll throw on first down anytime now. They're not babying him. They're not protecting him. He is their quarterback, and the whole offense is in every play. It's just a different look than the timing offense they've had here the last few years.
Roydell Williams straight up the middle, and Williams still going. And a first down, pickup of about 15 for Roydell.
We haven't
scored their last touchdown.
Excuse me, Ness. Last time we haven't talked about Seth McLaughlin, but it must have been the center this time. And yes, McLaughlin gets a good block. And then coming in again, it was Roberts, 77. He must have been double teaming, and then he cleans up on the middle linebacker late.
Well, that 16-yarder gets it to the 40-yard line of LSU.
This Alabama offensive line is making their presence felt here in the third quarter.
C.J. Dupree, the tight end, in motion. And now it's Jalen Milroe looking for a block from Dupree. Got it inside the 35, where Braden Swinson brought him down.
Well, I'll tell you, Jaden Roberts, number 77, is a mauler. You know, he is doing a great job rotating in there for Delcourt at right guard. Watch him maul again on this play. He just, man, he is a force. Between he and Booker, they are very physical.
Picked up 6, second down and 4. Milroe throws to the outside, kind of a dangerous throw, but he got it to Bond. Isaiah Bond down to the 16-yard line.
Watch Isaiah Bond come back to meet this ball. If he did not, it would have been knocked out.
Hey, if you in here, especially if you're on Facebook, share the live out. Our goal is to get 100 people in here watching. Share it out. Share it out. Help me.
Come back and get it. Boy, that is good receiving technique.
Back in the red zone now. The throw out in the flat to Bond again. And Isaiah gets and wiggles his way to the 11-yard line. Sam made the stop from his safety spot.
You know what's interesting is we called Harold Perkins early in this game with a sack. And then he had that pass play where he did not cover the back. But very, very quiet night for Harold Perkins.
Milroe, 200 yards in the air now. Well over 100 on the ground. Second down and 5. Alabama can get a first down at the 6-yard line. And it's Jalen Milroe. Pump fakes. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Alabama. Again. 4 for number 4.
Acceleration.
Thank you.
I keep thinking about Jenny's interview.
Hey, Ryan.
Where he said, I don't need to.
Comments like that will get your band out of here, my boy.
Watch him again. Put it into gear. Comes out on the triple option play. Same one that LSU uses. And this time, bang. Look at that. That's running back speed right there.
A little fake, the
and
shake,
then he goes.
and then the hammer.
He's becoming a
Thank
huge
you.
weapon.
Reichard's extra point is good.
I appreciate everybody. If y'all sharing it for me, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it.
To go in the third quarter. They're mixing it up a little bit after that extra point. I don't see a flag right now.
No, they shoved Will Reichard after the kick. The veteran kind of sold it a bit too afterwards.
When you've been around 5 years,
Thank
you
you.
can act a little bit at
Yes.
times.
That's right. We almost at 100. Keep sharing. Keep sharing.
Play. Oh, yeah, he did sell it a little bit.
Yep.
35-28.
Hey, we'll get some LSU fans in here.
Neither snow-capped mountains nor puddles of water.
Thank
nor
you.
Unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your
And I
dinner
shared twice.
reservation on
Appreciate
time.
it. Appreciate it. LSU all day. Come on.
Thank you.
Okay. Now let me know who y'all with. LSU
That
or
inspires.
Alabama.
It's a great lot.
And also
The
keep
previous
sharing
one
at the
was
same
really
time.
DIY.
Thank you.
Is that a chinchilla?
Yes. Stair slide. A Murphy tub.
Finding a perfect home is hard. Thankfully, Geico makes it easy to bundle and save.
The neighborhood. It's where life comes alive.
You're more than welcome.
Art
You're more than welcome. I'm
thrives,
gonna try to
and
do
where
it
those
more
who are looking
often.
to
So
move,
if you're not following me on none of my
Which is
platforms,
why it's always where you'll find a Hotel
do so
Indigo.
please. I'm on all
From the streets of
platforms.
Tokyo to the sights of
I
Dubai.
am a content creator.
So
I
don't
do
just
stream
visit a place.
video
Dive
games also.
into it. Get caught up in it. Then find calm in it. Hotel Indigo. The world's
Road Tide
neighborhood
format
hotel.
player here. Hey, welcome, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Road Tide.
Flooring, we've seen it all.
LSU all day.
It's a remodel. It's a
Hey, we're close to my goal. I'm trying to get 100 people in here. Let's go. Keep sharing. Keep sharing.
Turning indecision into your best decision. LL Flooring. Every step covered.
Gary said earlier,
I'm here. I'm gonna let you know. I'm not here
could
for no
swing the game.
down, no team, no disrespect. All that would get that craziness will get you banned out of here.
68 yards
I'm not here for that.
This guy's got 4 rushing touchdowns. He came in with 5 on the season, 4 tonight to cap
This
off
is a
that
good
last
game,
touchdown.
man. This is a
And now
dog
Alabama's
fight.
back.
You hear me? This is a damn good game.
Is really starting to wear down that front for LSU. I really think they miss Wingo up front, don't you?
Yep.
Thank
Well,
you.
This one's at 35-28. How about 2019? LSU opened the scoring. Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a monster game, scoring 4 total touchdowns.
Awesome.
LSU won. Joe Burrow was carried off the field on his way to a Heisman Trophy. Had a perfect season and a national title. We got that kind of game going on with that kind of quarterback play going on. Welcome to 2023.
Thank you.
A minute to go, third quarter. Jaden Daniels
Wow.
and company from the 25. It's Josh Williams, and Williams goes for about 5.
I saw a little piece, or read a little piece.
Oh, wow. That's
about
crazy.
Daniels talking to Joe Burrow, he actually
that-
got a call.
LSU for life. They don't even use Tide.
Having
Oh my God.
calm
That's
swag.
crazy.
Remember Joe Burrow did that? Nice and calm, but still have the swag. He's
Thank
got
you.
it down pretty well.
I'd say so. And we know that Joe has it down.
Yeah, oh, he's got it down.
Yeah.
At 50
And once again, if you sharing the live out, man, I appreciate it, man. I salute you. Y'all the best. I'm also, if y'all not following me on Facebook or in one of my platforms, do so. I'm trying to build my community up. Like I said, y'all are the best, man. I salute y'all. Appreciate y'all watching the game with me.
Again, the center.
He should be the one guy that doesn't do this.
Yep. Same thing earlier happened to him at the end of the half. They got away with it, but watch him. A bit of a fuck up. Can't do that.
I'm getting tongue-tied. If I can reach my goal, I'm going to try to do this every Saturday.
Holding penalty. Oh, the first one.
We got to reach that goal.
Holding penalty, but 5 yards here. A little different. Let's see if that'll help this Alabama defense get another.
We stay getting flags. Oh, man. That's crazy.
We'll see a lot of four fingers in the air right now.
If you're in chat, put them fours up. Get everybody hashtag fours.
Great players over
put them in the chat.
Been in this rivalry, the 88th version. It's not disappointing us.
I just follow you. I'll be watching your content. You will be laughing all day if you just follow me, man. Welcome to the family.
Costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord.
Do you do NFL too? Yes. I do everything. I do fights. I do them all. Okay, hashtag.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
Put the fours in the chat.
Raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile.
Spam the fours. Spam them.
Oh.
Unless you gonna win this one.
That's funny.
Wow.
Watch this. Scoring dad points. That's my way to play. Nintendo Switch.
The future is threatened.
Sending coordinates now.
By enemies often.
Well, we finna see in this last quarter, we finna see if LSU won it. That is Alabama won it.
There is one.
Alabama gonna win this all the way? Oh, yeah.
People are excited about what AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by training
Y'all gonna make
AI
me come back to
When you
Facebook.
Watson X your business,
Miss
you
my
can
peoples
build
on
AI to
Facebook.
help coders code faster, customer service respond quicker, and employees handle repetitive tasks in less time. Let's create AI that transforms business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
Marie is ready to buy her first home.
But a down payment and closing
Delete that
costs,
comment.
those are big checks.
Just because
Good
I
thing
don't know
have
what you
big
said.
news. Come on. When you buy with Rocket Homes and finance
I
with
didn't.
Rocket
I
Mortgage,
didn't ban you, but I
get
just
up
deleted
to
the comment.
$10,000 cash toward closing from Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, and one you can get only with Rocket. Isn't that a good deal? That's a good deal,
This is
right?
when the big dog. Yes,
Visit
sir.
onlywithrocket.com to get started today.
This is the money quarter. If Alabama don't, hold on, unless you don't score this drive, Alabama going to win. Hey, you finna find out. You should stream the Cowboys versus Eagle game tomorrow. I know a lot of people who, okay. Oh, what time that game is? I might do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. I would do that.
With the Sonic 2 for $7 deal, you can choose from 3 delicious favorites for only $7. A Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, or
You can't pull me up. What are you trying to pull me up on?
It might be.
Sports came from indigenous peoples across all directions.
on your
of
profile
the
there.
land. We joined CBS Sports in celebrating indigenous athletes of the past, present, and future.
Okay, all right. I would do that. I would do that, Austin.
SEC on CBS, we head to the fourth quarter.
I mean, I appreciate it, man. Hey, I try to help everybody out. I've been in this situation before. I've been at work wanting to know who won the game.
And maybe beyond. But they still got the Tigers.
You needed that interception. Yes, sir.
Picked off by Terrion Arnold on a tip ball.
It was Dallas Turner that got the tip. He made the play. Back-to-back stops.
I would do a split string.
And Terrion Arnold.
I have like 3 or 4 games playing.
Only the 4th interception suffered by Jaden Daniels this year.
If Alabama score on this drive,
Talk about not having turnovers.
Good night.
Here comes one.
Watch it. He reads the quick throw, jumps up, and makes the play. Boom.
And Terrion Arnold takes the ricochet, his second interception of the season. And now Alabama in prime condition, in a prime spot on the
yes,
field.
if Alabama score is over, hey, finna see.
And this flag might be on Alabama.
False start. Offense, number 56. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Jenny talked to Coach Kelly at the end of the first.
Don't forget, keep sharing. Keep sharing. We almost at 100. Keep sharing.
Said this is going to be a 4-quarter fight. What must happen in the fourth to end up on top?
Well, obviously, we got to make a stop sooner or later defensively. And you know, we're battling. You know, offensively, we need this possession to go well. And then we got to come up with a stop. We got to fight, claw, dig, whatever we got to do. You know, find a way to come up with a stop. Our offense obviously had a false start there. You know, we're trying to change some plays. But, again, we knew it was going to be a battle. Go to the fourth quarter here, and let's go. We got a chance. Let's find a way to win it.
Thank you, Coach.
And, of course, that possession did not go as planned. That was right before the turnover. That sets Alabama up here offensively with a chance to add to their 35.
And I think he sensed right. The holding penalty and the illegal.
I just shared. Thank you. Thank you. I salute you. You're the best.
Second down and 14 is a little toss to Kendrick Law. And Law got it to the 20 and had his own lineman land on him at the end of that.
I love the way they're using Kendrick Law.
Thank you.
A lot of different ways to get the ball to your playmakers, and this time he reads the block to the outside by Jace McClellan.
Okay, now I'm looking now. Okay.
Positive play.
I will be streaming that Bears and Saints game first tomorrow. What do y'all think? Or should we do the
9 of 11.
The Bucks
Third and
in
5.
Texas game?
They're in field goal range right now and up by 7. And LSU would love to hold them to a field goal attempt. Milroe with a blitz coming. Going to try to run away from it. But there's Perkins.
It's a face mask.
It might be a horse collar or a face mask.
It's a face mask.
The one guy that could run him down did. Harold Perkins.
The Saints games, yes. Okay.
Was it
I'll be streaming the Saints game tomorrow.
Face mask. No. Here's a call.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle.
Good call.
Defense number 4. The penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. First down.
So it indeed is a horse collar. Milroe with a stiff arm, and there Perkins grabs right under the nameplate.
Yep.
And drags him down right there.
So he had him with his left hand in the front, and then he takes his right hand and says, well, I might as well use my other hand.
Gene Steratore is with us. Gene, good call, right?
Yeah, most definitely. When you get that hand around the back and then you abruptly pull that quick, safety foul, right call, and good job. As you said, left hand in the front, fine. But now with the right hand there and the abruptness, foul for sure, guys.
That can be the game. If they can get, oh, no. Alabama finna score. That's it right there. Touchdown.
Alabama.
Boy, hand it to this offensive line.
Hey, let me get them elephants in the chat. Spam the elephants in the chat. Let's go.
In the second half, I think it was Tyler Booker coming on the pin and pull this time from the left side. Jace McClellan just fouls. I think it's 52. I think it's got a pull right here. It comes in. Might be Oates 45. It's both of them. 1, 2. Wow, how nice is that?
Talk about clearing out space. They only had to go 25 yards for the touchdown. Reichard's extra point is good. First, there was an interception. Dallas Turner got his hands on a Jaden Daniels pass attempt. Terrion Arnold with the interception. And Jace McClellan from 10 yards out. Alabama up 42-28.
When we said we'd make the skies bluer, some said keep dreaming. So we did, lowering emissions on the road to zero. Now, we're working on an EV that has wings. And someday, we'll turn your old Honda into your brand new Honda. Because we are a company of dreamers, setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. So, no matter where we go, we're gonna keep dreaming.
On a devastating Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
You're awesome! That was pass interference!
That's it. Season's over.
Our program's cursed! See? I can't watch this.
Every year I fall for the preseason hype.
I made all this for nothing!
Never watching football again.
Thank you.
Hey guys, that was the first play of the game.
Maybe we overreacted.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Daniels loads. Going deep. Man out there's Neighbors. He's got it.
Thank you.
He'll go down the left side and he carries it in for a touchdown. Touchdown.
Ain't no way, say LSU give me Saints vibes. Ain't no way.
Touchdown Tigers. And
Hey, I will be streaming that same game tomorrow, so I'll stop back by tomorrow.
Our IHG Hotels and Resorts game recap. It has been a beauty. A lot of offense from Jalen Daniels and Jalen Milroe.
Thank you.
And Alabama now with that extra touchdown. That's what they needed, was a turnover to try to spread it out a little bit. Now they got the lead they wanted.
So the fear for LSU was whether this beleaguered defense all year, which has been their weak point, could hold up. When you put penalties on top of it, it looks like they've cracked right now. The only answer for LSU is put a touchdown on the board and try to get that one stop that Brian Kelly was talking about to Jenny at the end of the third quarter.
Records kickoff, late fair catch taken at the goal line, so out to the 25-yard line. And while they bring out the offense, we've got time to test your knowledge with tonight's Aflac trivia question, which was, who are the last two college starting quarterbacks with back-to-back wins over Nick Saban? Jayden Daniels trying to do that tonight. Some of the teams that have defeated Nick Saban back-to-back over his illustrious career.
Well, that's a big hint.
That's a lot of hint, I think.
There, yes. Can narrow it down.
13 minutes left in regulation. Jayden Daniels going deep. And Neighbors and Malachi Moore get tangled up. No flags. Incomplete. And
it's going to be roughing the passer, though.
Jayden Daniels down and a flag as well.
Watch as he lets the ball
Personal
go
foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, helmet
Defense,
right under
number
the
15.
chin.
Contact to the head and neck
And he drove
area.
him into the ground.
15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
He did
First
about
down.
everything wrong there.
Yes. Oh, man. That's where you gash the chin right there.
So Jayden Daniels still face down on that Dallas Turner hit. And that means that warming up will be Garrett Nussmeier. And boy, I hope Jayden Daniels is okay.
That's for sure. And you wonder if it's going to approach targeting here. A crown of the helmet to the face of the quarterback. Wonder if that will be reviewed.
Take a look at this one in regular speed. And there's no slowing down number 15. And as Gary said, under the chin, maybe with the helmet, and then driving him in. You can't do any of those things. Gene Steratore is with us. Gene, what do you think?
I think you're talking about what Gary alluded to. And look, the quarterback in that position is defenseless by definition. So forcible contact initiated to the head and neck area could potentially lead to targeting. It's the indicator. Now, he doesn't lower the head, but the initiated contact to me is right to that head neck area. That's what I think they would be looking at. And I wouldn't be surprised if they review this, fellas, for sure.
Looked like Jayden just said, I'm okay, but I don't think he feels that okay right now.
I can only imagine that Devin White is out there going, I vote that as targeting, since I got called for one a little less than that.
So enter Garrett Nussmeier, and we'll see if Jaden Daniels can come back. Again, Dallas Turner, who's been chasing number 5 all night long. And
yeah, he beat Will Campbell inside that time. Been pretty much a good matchup all game, but that time Dallas Turner won, and then Jaden Daniels lost.
Let's see, this is going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line with the penalty. And they continue to have a look at their star quarterback on the sideline, who's in the hunt for, or in the discussion at least, for the Heisman Trophy.
They're checking the jaw right there, right? You easily could have a broken jaw. They are not, well, if they reviewed it, they didn't stop the game to review it.
Nope. So now backup quarterback in. We saw this in the SEC championship last year. It's not that Garrett Nussmeier is not a capable player, but now he's in a 2-touchdown hole with 13 minutes to go. Nussmeier sidearms it out, complete to Thomas. Terrion Arnold made the tackle. Arnold with the interception earlier.
So did we get the 100 shares? No, we didn't.
Jaden Daniels back in the game. You know you like your backup quarterback when you let him go in there cold off the bench and let him throw.
Yeah, that's right. He picked up 5 on that throw, and a tough son of a gun. Jaden Daniels right back in there after making sure his jaw worked. Flags down.
Emory Jones got the early kick move. They've been given a lot of leeway.
Offense, number 50
to these tackles.
Remains second down.
But on this one, for Emory Jones, he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt because the linesman was standing right next to Nick Saban when he moved early.
So it goes back to 2nd and 10.
Third straight possession of penalty for LSU on offense. They could not overcome the last 2. And the clock's running down. They're going to have to take a very valuable timeout now.
With just under 12 minutes to go in the ball game. Alabama up a couple of scores.
Busted.
When I first joined the board at Papa John's, I brought some big ideas.
We're gonna need more pepperoni.
But my biggest idea, the Shakaroni Pizza.
Make it bigger, make it bigger. More is better.
It's extra large with extra cheese and covered in more than 60 pepperonis.
When I say handful of pepperoni, I mean my handful.
What makes Shakaroni huge is that Papa John's donates $1 from every pizza to the Papa John's Foundation.
1, 2, 3, Shakaroni!
Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni. Only at Papa John's.
Timeless style, enduring craftsmanship, endless versatility. The all-electric Mercedes-Benz EQB SUV with MBUX AI technology. Built to last, with an offer that won't. Hurry in now for a limited time $4.99 a month lease with 2 years free charging and prepaid maintenance.
Got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
The next level of nerds. Nerds Gummy Clusters. A crunchy outside with a sweet gummy center. Nerds, shake things up.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by Invesco QQQ, GMC.
You're awesome.
Allstate. And by Jared. Bryant-Denny Stadium lit up as the team has gone to a 2-touchdown advantage. We asked you the Aflac trivia question. Last 2 college starting quarterbacks to win back-to-back over Nick Saban. We gave you some teams to help you guess. Rex Grossman, Florida, And Drew Brees from old Purdue.
Anytime you can get Drew Brees and Rex Grossman into an answer, I'm putting him in, right?
Well, I know we did at least one of those Drew Brees ones.
For sure.
So Nussmeier is back in at quarterback. So the one play that Jaden Daniels was back in apparently had some second thoughts maybe about whether or not his jaw or whatever is okay. Nussmeier flares it out, and that's dropped.
Yeah,
Diggs couldn't hold it.
Wasn't going to go anywhere, though, that time. That Alabama zone defense was ready for the flare, and that was going nowhere.
Again, if you missed it a couple of minutes ago, this was a hit. Dallas Turner on Jaden Daniels. Gene Steratore talked to us during the break and felt that at least should have been reviewed as a possible targeting. And Jaden, now you can see the number 5 in the injury tent right now. Meanwhile, his understudy, Garrett Nussmeier, faces a 3rd down and 10. But it's not going to come right here.
No, Alabama was misaligned that time, and they took a timeout.
Alabama. It is their first.
So Alabama takes its first timeout, each with 2 remaining, with 11:54 to go in a vital game in the SEC West.
I don't know Jake from State Farm.
But just imagine my homes and my auto.
Best bundle in the league, baby. Man, why can't Patrick change his name? It could be Kelsey, and Kelsey how much you can save by bundling home and auto. Yeah? Can you make the letters smaller?
The home, the auto, let's go. Come on, model, let's get it. Put your jersey on.
Bundling. Just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When disaster strikes, what really matters? It's not walls, pipes, or sheetrock. It's not rugs or furniture. What matters most is getting you back on your feet. And you deserve a company that knows what matters. Belfor, restoring more than property.
You want to be like me? Well, you can't, because there's only one Pride. But you can recover like me, always, every day. They can help you recover from exercise to keep you prime. You want to stay prime, right?
Hey, Coach Prime. Catch.
Oh, I still got it. Eat your almonds. Own your prime.
We're surprising Twisted Tea superfans with a Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea and 5% alcohol to kick off your game day. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Let's take a look at our Ford game changers. These guys change every game, Garrett.
Yeah, why not? I mean, when they got the ball in their hands, they're attacking any way they want to, almost. Pass, run, and when these guys get in the open field, I'll tell you, Jaden Daniels, he's elusive, but this guy, Milroe, is fast. I mean, he's super fast when he gets in space. Watch this one. Boom! Downhill. The last piece of the puzzle for Jaden Milroe, getting him involved in the running game. And I think getting him involved has been a big part of the success of this offense.
3rd down and 10 for Garrett Nussmeier in relief of Jaden Daniels, who's out with an injury, and he throws high and incomplete, intended for Neighbors into double coverage, and it's 4th down.
Well, Garrett Nussmeier has a gun, and he believes he has a gun because he tried to fit that one into no room. And it looks like LSU is looking up at the clock, down 14. As you look at the comparison between the two quarterbacks, it looks like LSU is deciding with our real quarterback in the 10, we still got to go for this.
Wow. Well, maybe no choice, and according to Brian Kelly. So here could be the ball game from the 40-yard line for the Tigers. Flags all over the place. Snap never got to Nussmeier. And he's just said punt.
I think it's going to be the center
Snap
again.
infraction. Offense.
That's 3.
Yep. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
And it might be actually a good break for LSU. You know, I mean, the rush was coming. It demanded a punt, it seems like, and that one was all messed up. Everybody's double clutch. That's again. 3 of them. 3 double clutches. That's
3 too many.
You said it.
So Bramlett.
3 straight stops by this defense for Alabama. All with penalties involved for LSU.
And fair catch called for and taken by Kool-Aid McKinstry. Back at the 25-yard line. Dallas Turner made some mistakes. Isaiah Bond made some big plays. So did Jace McClellan. Alabama 42-28.
Imagine this. A mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear skin without pills, injections, or steroids. Imagine using one single cream to help kick the itch. No, it's not imaginary. It's Opzelura. Eczema treatment reimagined. Opzelura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Opzelura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occurred with Opzelura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine an eczema treatment you can apply wherever you need it, like here and here. That's Opzelura. Relief reimagined. Ask your doctor about reducing eczema itch fast with Opzelura.
California. Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. Say what you say, but give me that bomb beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down. Cali is where they put they Mac down. Give me your
You look through the ring of Bryant-Denny Stadium, 42-28. And Jaden Daniels, the star quarterback of LSU, on this hit by Dallas Turner, has gone to the tent. Jenny's got more.
Yeah, Daniels has been inside the tent for over 6 minutes now. Guys, I'm told it is concussion protocol. He's going to be out for the game, and his mom just joined him inside the tent.
Oh, boy. Now, it's a sensational game that he played. Too bad it couldn't go all the way to the end of the fourth quarter, because I'm sure he had more magic left in him. But that's the night for him. Meanwhile, the other star quarterback, Jalen Milroe, with 4 touchdowns on the Knights, and his offense with a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah, right now that Bama offensive line, they've already in the second half rushed for 114 yards. They'd like to take 5 minutes off.
Yeah.
Even if it's a field goal, that could be the difference in the game.
Alabama scored touchdowns on its last 3 drives, all in this half. And they're taking their time now, too, with the play clock. Pick up a 4 for Roydell Williams, second down at 6. Look at the evenness.
Whoa, that's a bad snap.
And somehow he got a hold of it, and now that might be dangerous for LSU's defense, although they do bring Milroe down after a short game.
So
it's third down.
I think Seth McLaughlin, instead of double clutching, just clutched, and he just sent it. When nobody else was ready, the center snapped it. He was the only one moving on the play. Very fortunate that Milroe was able to react and get this ball. That could have been a changing play for LSU.
It's one of the best receptions of the night by the quarterback.
And he also picked up yardage on the play.
Yep. Made it a manageable third down. Third down and 3. Milroe, quick slant, got it to Burton, first down.
So watch, this is the timing. This is the timing that we've seen in this Alabama offense for the past few years with Bryce Young, Tua, Mac Jones. Look at this one. That is the old slant play we've seen so many of and this time Milroe puts it right on the face mask. Perfect.
And a first down at the 10-minute mark. Blitz coming off the edge. Milroe's going to run that way. Ooh. And he got nailed after a short gain by Major Burns. Burns has been in on a lot of tackles tonight.
I don't know if that's good news, though, if you're an LSU defense.
No, you'd rather have some of the front guys.
Or the linebackers, right.
There's what I was just talking about in the second half. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. And one came on a short field after the Terrion Arnold interception. Bond, the motion man to Gibbs to McClellan. Got away from the first guy. And picked up about 3.
Yeah, Jordan Jefferson, number 99. He's the guy that replaced Mekhi Wingo in this game. Couldn't quite corral him.
And Burns is the guy that's down. Burns was in on the stop, transferred from Georgia, and shaken up on that last hit.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
Ranger! He's up here!
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Stay away from my family!
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
At LL Flooring, we've seen it all.
It's a rental.
It's a remodel.
It's a really bad day.
Can I do this?
You do this.
We help you find your right floor at the right price, turning indecision into your best decision. LL Flooring, every step covered.
Geico makes car insurance as easy as getting stuffed up during allergy season.
You did this to me.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
Curse you, ragweed pollen!
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to keep you moving. With a full range of services from oil changes and tire rotations to filters, wipers, and more, we've got what your car needs right when you need it, so you're ready for whatever's next. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care, that's a job for Jiffy.
Major Burns being helped off, holding the back of his neck. He's already got a horse collar roll around his shoulder pads there, and I think you're right, Gary. I think it was maybe the tackle before.
We were talking about it in the break, that the tackle before, when he popped up with that, he did go helmet to helmet on that previous tackle, and I wonder if it's just more of it. Here's the play before. Watch him dip down and collide his, yeah, he got stung right there.
Yep.
Okay,
he stayed in for another play and made another tackle, but
yeah,
not feeling so good after that hit.
It's going to be a corner blitz from the top right here.
3rd down and 5. Milroe switches McClellan from one side to the other. Looks like a little confusion for Alabama's offense. Now they're set.
Ooh, safety blitz instead.
Milroe's going to take off. Jalen Milroe's got the first down, spins his way.
Let's go.
Another great looking run.
11 for 13. They bring the blitz. It's not the corner blitz. It's the safety blitz to the boundary. Milroe sees it, knows it's coming, knows he had no chance on the hot route, so he just runs it up the middle for the first down.
His IQ of playing this position is just getting better week in.
And you got to give all credit to that coaching staff. They brought him along. I thought the coolest part of Jalen Milroe was that South Florida game when he was benched and he stayed with the team.
Right.
He congratulated every quarterback every time they came to the sideline. He won his team over that day.
And then he just kept improving week in and week out.
Yes.
Out of bounds goes McClellan. Don't forget, before we're done, we'll have the play of the game presented by Jersey Mike Subs. Might be a sub that's got some crimson in it, the way this thing's going with 7.5 minutes to go. Second down and 6. Alabama trying to go to 8-1 and 6-0 in the SEC. LSU trying to find a way to stop their offense and give them at least a chance to work their way back in it here in the 4th quarter. McClellan got a first down. Perkins made the tackle. Jenny?
We all fell in love with Jalen Milroe's laugh after Alabama beat Tennessee. But his mom, she's loved it from day one. From the first giggle, she said that his laugh was infectious. Guys, Jalen told me that that moment post-game was just so funny. The mere thought of Coach Saban chewing on a cigar was one of the funniest moments that he's experienced. It's a moment he said he'll have forever, and it's a laugh that I know I'll never forget.
Yeah, he cracked us all up that night after Jenny presented Coach Saban with a cigar that he would chew on, but not light.
Yeah.
You're
awesome. And this is going to be one of those nights which you think about chewing on 1-2 if you win it, because you're heading into the home stretch with a chance to win the West.
And this 9-play drive with 2 key third downs, one the slant pass and one with Jalen Milroe on the scramble up the middle, that took off the clock. They're going to take close to 7-8 minutes off the clock with this drive. Exactly what you want your offense to do in this type of game situation.
And LSU only 2 timeouts and playing with their number 2 quarterback. Not the recipe against Alabama here at Bryant-Denny. Troy Dell Williams, I don't know how he made a few yards out of that. Looked like he was going to be stopped for a loss and still picked up about 4. Here's what I was talking about. If you go to 8-1 and 6-0 and you've already beaten Ole Miss, that stretches things out for you a little bit.
Yeah, they'd have to lose both remaining games.
And if you didn't see earlier, the second game of our triple-header on CBS today, Georgia survived at home against Missouri, so they're on top of the East. Alabama right now on top of the West. And as you think on that road to Atlanta that Adam and BJ and Rick always talking about, we might have a collision again between these 2 powerhouses. We'll see. Got a ways to go and a few games to play yet.
One more thought about, you know, they'd have to lose both. It's at Kentucky and then Auburn. Both of them away.
And this would drop LSU to 6-3. You know that no 2-loss teams ever won the college football playoff.
Every offense, Ness, loves to run the ball effectively when they have to.
Yep.
This is what Alabama's doing.
And whistle before the play.
Pretty sure LSU only had 10 men out there.
That's not enough the way these offenses are playing.
Ness, I was wrong. They had 9.
That's even worse.
I've got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just 1 cord to set up. Say goodbye to that truck. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile, just $50 a month.
Free breakfast, anyone?
Express yourself. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Express yourself. You don't never need help from nobody else. All you got to do now.
Impressive. Enjoy our free, fresh, hot breakfast any way you like. Only at Holiday Inn Express by IHG Hotels and Resorts.
Y'all still here with me?
The ghosts that launched a worldwide phenomenon are jumping across the pond and landing on CBS. Hey, we say cheers to that. See it from the beginning. The UK ghosts start haunting us Thursday, November 16th, right here on CBS. A 4th down coming up. 4th and 1.
They might just be trying to draw them off sides, and they're going to kick a field goal.
This is the 12th play of the drive if they snap it here. And this drive started, Gary mentioned this, with 11:41 on the clock. So they've used 7 minutes, and now they will walk to the sideline.
It makes it a 17-point game, a 3-score game. You got a great field goal kicker. I think the good choice by Nick Saban. They already burned a timeout by faking they were going to go for it, and then they end up taking a timeout. I think that's the right call.
So as Reichert comes out to attempt the field goal, Jaden Daniels, who's out injured right now, but what a show he put on for us, including the opening touchdown to Neighbors. Ran all over the field. He's under concussion protocol right now in the tent. But, you know, Heisman Trophy type performance before that hit by Dallas Turner unfortunately took him out of the game and took him away from us, because we have so enjoyed what he has done tonight and last year as well. Some of the games we did with him, he's just out of sight as a player, and those are the numbers he had. 4 total touchdowns, led the team in rushing. So there's a 43-yard Will Reichard field goal attempt.
Oh, missed again.
To the right.
Same kick.
And he is disappointed in himself. So those are the first 2 field goals he's missed this year. And he just gets a pat on the rear end from Coach Saban on the way by. Said just hung out there that much too far.
Well, that means the game's not over.
Nope.
You know you're a good kicker when Nick Saban pats you on the back.
Yeah.
Missed 2 of them.
So it's back in the hands of Garrett Nussmeier with 4.5 to go and only 1 timeout. Nussmeier steps up, throws on the run, throws a strike to Neighbors, and a first down LSU. Nussmeier came in relief of Daniels when he was injured in the SEC championship game and put up big numbers. But time is of the essence right here for LSU. Garrett throws quick to Neighbors again into Alabama territory. And we're under 4 minutes. He's going, come on, guys, we got to hurry. At the Alabama 43-yard line, second down at 5. Throw to the outside. This one's complete to Lacey. And he's thrown out of bounds.
When I spoke with Mike Denbrock, the offensive coordinator, about Garrett Nussmeier, he goes, we would just put him back in the pocket and let it fling it. And that's what he's going to do. Just fling it.
And it's the only recipe they've got right now. Down by 14. Got to keep throwing. Nussmeier high, but tipped away. Incomplete. Neighbors the intended receiver, and Terrion Arnold again with a hand in there. He had the key interception earlier, remember?
Yeah, Neighbors could not come back to the ball because he had to jump for it. Remember early in the game when Isaiah Bond came back and caught that one, a little lower throw, and he would be able to step into it.
Alabama fans want to celebrate in 3 more minutes. They hold out of this 2-score lead. Nussmeier off his back foot. Short gain across the middle to Neighbors. Time permitting, Adam, Rick, and BJ will have all the day's best highlights on the U.S. Army postgame show. Those guys have had a long day, as has Gene Steratore.
Hey, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Hey, I will be streaming that Saints and Bears games tomorrow, so I'm not doing anything. Come hang out with me.
2-down territory, obviously. Safety blitz coming. Nussmeier fires long. Nobody home out there to hit the pylon or close to it.
Mason Taylor that time.
Thank you.
Up. He judged the coverage, knew he couldn't get back there, and stopped, hoping for a stop route from Nussmeier. Taylor's going to come on the wheel, but he knows he's got nothing there, so he says, I'm going to stop. Now remember, Nussmeier and Taylor don't work together as much as Jaden Daniels. Maybe it would have been read better. Here's the game.
Fourth down and 8. And the crowd, knowing what Gary just said,
Thank
just
you.
Erupted. Nussmeier pressured, throws, caught by Neighbors. Nope, he bobbled it.
Yep.
And that could be it.
Thank you.
Ball well thrown. Neighbors takes his helmet off because he thought he should have had it, and he should have. And how about this Alabama defense? For 2 big games in a row, we were here, Tennessee in this one.
Yep.
They shut them out in the second half. Never would have thought that either game.
Not with those 2 offenses. So Neighbors, who came in with big numbers and had another very good day, is now having a sad time on the sideline because it's probably the last time he's going to be able to touch it.
Yeah, my fault. LSU did score in the third quarter. We've just been reminded. Kind of like a shutout.
Jace McClellan. Nice run. Next Saturday, SEC on CBS. Back at our usual 8:30 Eastern time slot. One of these matchups for you. All starts with a drive to Atlanta and State Farm College football today. That's next Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
So Nick Saban said our defense needs to play disciplined. It was a lack of discipline from the LSU's offense that got him in trouble.
Hey, we did reach 100. Hey, appreciate everybody. Y'all awesome.
Just a run into the middle of the pile, trying to drive for that first down, and they get it.
Y'all are awesome.
And that will just about do it.
Should be time to go victory formation.
Boy, it's sad to see number 5 and sitting in that spot.
Sure is.
What a great performer, great game today before being injured. And again, it's concussion protocol, according to what they told Jenny, as he took it right in the chin on that hit by Dallas Turner. And that was the last opportunity, really, for the LSU offense to get in the kind of gear that he can put them in.
Well, after that early touchdown by Neighbors, we wondered the message to this Alabama offense. Could the other part of their team stand up to a high-scoring game? They sure did.
Well, the people have been looking for points from this Alabama offense.
Yeah, thanks for the stream. I wish it would have turned out a little bit. Hey, all in football. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, anytime, man, anytime. Join the family. Like I said, I will be streaming more games. I will be streaming that Saints game tomorrow, so I did put a link up there. I can go follow me on all my platforms. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all awesome.
Takes a final snap and knee.
We're going to build us a real community here. I appreciate everybody coming through, man.
Goes to 8-1 and 6-0. Jaden Daniels out of the tent. So Alabama gets a little payback from last year in Baton Rouge as they win on their home field. And the finals 42-28.
I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all awesome. Hey, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all spam them likes. Let me. If y'all enjoyed the stream, spam the likes.
And a great
I appreciate
drive
it.
by Alabama, even though they missed a field goal to burn up clock, and that took care basically of the fourth quarter.
If y'all not following Country Boy Gaming, hey, do so for me. Help me out. That helped me out.
Key, and the 2 quarterbacks.
I do have my my Linktree pin, so click on that and go follow me on all my platforms.
Over his head. And Nick Saban's got another win over LSU. Jenny?
Coach, you said that great competitors rise to the occasion. How did you rise to the occasion tonight and stay
I
on top of
appreciate
SEC
everybody
West?
that's following me. Welcome to the family. Appreciate y'all. Awesome.
Kept the ball away from them. We got a couple big stops on defense when we needed it to get up 2 scores. So that kind of changed.
Thank
the
y'all.
game
I do this for y'all, man. Appreciate
I'm proud of
y'all.
the way our guys competed in the game, because it was a tough gut check, you know, when they scored right before the half, but they bounced back right in the second half.
You said that the greatest birthday gift would be a solid team performance. Over 500 yards of offense out there. Is that good enough for you, Coach?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is this the kind of game we need from Bama? Yes.
Happy birthday, Coach. All right, Jalen. You said there was a hunger within the building. You said there was a hunger within the building this week. How did you play with that hunger out there?
Number one thing, it was Coach's birthday earlier this week, so that was his birthday gift right there. But no, the message in the locker room was just one play at a time. Constantly wanted to build and grow as we approach the field, and that was a team collective win, and I'm proud of the guys.
Great birthday, Greg. Congratulations out there.
Roll Tide!
There's the smile and the laughter from Jalen Milroe one more time. And now it's time for the play of the game, presented by Jersey Mike's Subs. Jalen
Thank
Milroe,
you.
would think would be involved, wouldn't you? I would say so on this to give Alabama the lead that they would not relinquish with his touchdown run. Eli Gold called it like this for Alabama radio.
Here now Milroe fakes the throw, rolls to his right, and his 4th touchdown of the day. A 10-yard run for Jalen Milroe, his 4th touchdown of the evening. And the Crimson Tide has now taken a lead of 34-28.
Thank
So
you.
that was 4 for 4, and then high fives with the fans in the end zone. And he's still having a good time, and why not? His team is on top of the heap in the SEC West. A perfect 6-0, 8-1 overall. Ole Miss a game back, but they've already lost to Alabama. LSU falls to 4-2. That's going to wrap it up for us. Our final trip to Tuscaloosa was a dandy. We've enjoyed every trip here. None more enjoyable than this one tonight. For Gary Danielson, Jenny Dell, Gene Steratore.
I appreciate everybody coming by.
Crew. Brad Nessler saying so long.
Let me borrow
Tuscaloosa,
$5.
final score.
It's
Tide
crazy.
42, Tigers 28.
I'm going to end it right here. I got to go collect now.
Of CBS Sports. Good night from Tuscaloosa.
When we said we'd make the skies bluer, some said keep dreaming. So we did.